Yo! What is good, Sixer Nation, Philly Take Nation? Welcome on in to another edition of Philly Take with RB. First one of the new calendar year, 2026. Happy 2026. Happy New Year. The 76ers are coming off one of their best games of the season in terms of how much the win meant. And guess what? New year, new us. The Big Three is playing again tonight. They got their first win of the season together. Can they keep it up? Still on the road. Wrapping up a road trip back in Dallas. This time it will be Joel Embiid in versus Anthony Davis. The two stud rookies, VJ Edgecombe and Cooper Flagg. And a whole bunch of other good matchups. We're going to break it all down right here on the show. You know what to do. Let's have a great year, man. Much better than 2025 for the Sixers, hopefully. But the Philly Take fam grows. They grow no matter what. We scaled up big time in 2025. Bigger things on the horizon. It all comes down to you guys, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Hope everybody is doing well. Happy New Year. I know this is a late start time, so I'm not expecting everybody to be here, but 8:30 p.m. Eastern start time, no problem for the best community in the world. Now listen, man, before we go into it, we already have 70 plus people in the chat. I shouldn't even have to tell you guys at this point, man. We are 32 games in. Y'all should immediately come in the chat, hit the thumbs up, sub to the channel, drop a comment, let me know you're in the building. That's 2025 stuff, man. What's up, chat? Good to see everybody, man. I appreciate every single one of you, man. Another year and another opportunity to keep growing. Big things on the horizon, like I said. Anyway, man, thank you for being here. Happy Thursday. Let's get underway, man. Welcome in officially to the Philly Take with RB Sixers Game Day Live Show. We are presented by our great friends over at National University, and as always, we are powered by the Sleeper app. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the 17-14 Philadelphia 76ers, who snapped a 3-game losing streak last game, taking on the 12-22 Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks were on a hot stretch, and the Sixers gave them an L, and ever since then, it's been back on the decline. We'll talk about it, man, but this is the #1 Sixers Game Day Live Show. We give you pregame, live game, postgame coverage, all mushed into one. Come into the stream, put your device up, set it back, whatever you do, put us on the TV, and kick your feet up and relax. We'll give you coverage throughout the entire night, 4.5 hours of stuff, and we'll read out your comments in real time if you want to engage in the live chat, and we will also take your phone calls after the game. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor right now. Go down below, hit the thumbs up button, get us to 1,000 likes tonight, and hit that subscribe button, man. We just notched 50K at the end of December. This year, I'm trying to get to 100, man. Let's get that YouTube plaque. Turn on the notifications so you stay in the loop. We dropped a video yesterday. We dropped videos on almost all the off days. We dropped shorts after the game, so don't miss any of the coverage. And make sure, very important, you follow us on all other platforms, all right? IG, TikTok, at Philly Take with RB. Follow us on Facebook at Philly Take with RB if you're on there, and follow me on Twitter as well at RB Philly Take. And of course, subscribe to us on the podcast platforms. You know, we really scaled in 2025 on the other socials, but we're trying to take off on the audio as well, man. So support us everywhere. Leave us a review. It means more than you know. And shout out to the members in the chat. You know, I was just reading something on YouTube a little while ago, and they said, which I didn't know, but it actually is confirmed that channel members will see less interruptions and things like that, you know, ads and all that. So, hey, in addition to supporting one of your favorite creators, hopefully I'm one of your favorites, and maybe you are just a troll and you're in here. Hey, even if you're a troll, you are helping me grow my brand and my personality. So shout out to you. But yeah, man, in addition to getting all the cool emojis, the loyalty badges, get your name highlighted a different color, get your comments read priority. You also see less interruptions. So I didn't know that, but it is confirmed. So shout out to the Philly Take family. I see Busy B in the house reporting for duty. Karen in the chat. Sixers Sam in the building. Shout out to all the members in the chat. We'll give you all some shout outs. All right, man, time to kick it off here on the Sixers pregame live show. And we did play this team 11 days ago. So I'm not going to go too much into the analysis and the pregame stuff because we already did most of it. But what I will say is last time the Sixers played this team, it was on the second of a back-to-back, and it was back on December 20th. And it was a showdown, right? VJ Edgecombe, Cooper Flagg, first time those guys met up. And it was a great game. And Maxey dropped 38, and Joel Embiid had not played. He had not played against the New York Knicks. He had not played against the Dallas Mavericks. It was a weekend back-to-back. And the Sixers had won both games. They went to 16-11. And we sat there and we said, okay, this team's finally about to turn the corner. Now, they ended up losing the next 3 games anyway. But that Dallas game and that New York game were very, very pivotal. And the funniest thing is that the next game on Saturday night, the Sixers play New York again. So it's kind of like they went from playing New York, Dallas a week and a half ago, and now they're playing Dallas and New York. And these 2 games are very, very important. The Sixers got a win on Tuesday night. If you weren't here, it was absolutely insane. One of the craziest streams of the year went to overtime. VJ Edgecombe, 4 big threes in the fourth and overtime to seal it. But beyond all of that, the 76ers played with the big 3 and they finally got a win. And the reason they did that is because Joel Embiid finally showed signs of being his old self. Now, we're going into the new year, right? New Year's resolution, vibes, whatever you want to call it. I want to see results. I want to see it from tonight. Now, it's already really good that the 76ers have Joel Embiid playing tonight. Like, that's incredible. I mean, if we can get this guy back to a point where he can actually play back-to-back games, and obviously not back-to-back days, but, I mean, he played like 37 or whatever it was minutes the other night in overtime. If you can get this guy back to playing a lot more, then I feel really good. But I was also very impressed with the way that they played together as a unit. You know, it was Joel taking over at some points. Then it was Maxey finding his groove, you know, and still running the offense through Maxey. And then it was VJ Edgecombe late who took over, right? Paul George didn't even play well. Grimes and McCain didn't even play well. So I feel like if you get this team to full strength and some of these guys step up, I feel like that was the formula they needed to see. So anyway, that's where we're at. Joel Embiid is available to go tonight. Oubre and Watford remain out. For the Dallas Mavericks, Anthony Davis back tonight playing 34 minutes, at least according to Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving still remains out. Obviously, Dante Exum out, and Derek Lively is out for the season. And D'Angelo Russell is out with an illness tonight, so they will miss those players. Like I said, the Mavericks right now sit at 12-22. Before that Sixers game, they were sitting at 11-17. And they have lost 5 out of their last 6 games. The only game they won was against Denver, surprisingly. But yeah, the Dallas Mavericks simply are not that good right now. And the Sixers were on a 3-game losing skid. They had a big win on Tuesday night. Looking at the ratings for each team right now, the 76ers now at number 19 offensive rating-wise, so they have dropped a little bit. But the Dallas Mavericks are sitting near the bottom, 28th in the NBA in offensive rating. They just haven't had consistency, kind of like the 76ers. And on the defensive end, the Sixers are at number 14, and the Dallas Mavericks sit at number, where they 11. So, but it's very close. So, yeah, Dallas Mavericks, more of a defensive team. I think last time they were at 8 when the Sixers played them. But yeah, Dallas Mavericks have not had a consistent offense. Sometimes it's Cooper Flagg running the show. You know, Anthony Davis being back, I think that presents a whole different matchup in itself. I do not think this game is going to be easy by any means. I think the Mavs have some talent for sure. You know, in addition to Cooper Flagg, in addition to Anthony Davis, I think I said this a week and a half ago, they have really good role players, right? Max Christie and Najee Marshall and PJ Washington, I think, is averaging like 15 and 8 on the season. So they have some really good role players. Ryan Nembhard, undrafted, has been phenomenal. So we'll see what happens. Cooper Flagg has really upped his production over the first couple months. He's now looking like the Rookie of the Year favorite, like we all expected. But it also is a phenomenal rookie class, like historic rookie class right now, whether it's Cooper Flagg, VJ Edgecombe, Con Knipple. We can go down the list. Derek Queen. A lot of guys look really good. But VJ Edgecombe wants to win this game. He really wanted to win that first matchup, and he did. And I think just the competitor in him, right? Him and Cooper boys. I think VJ wants to win this game again. So the question is, can he? Will the 76ers win this game? A couple other things I want to point out real quick. Where's my page at here? Don't know where my page went. 76ers have been playing a lot better on the defensive side of the ball last couple games. First half, last game was atrocious, but they're very similar with the Mavs. The Mavs don't do a lot well. Really, the only thing that the Mavs do well is, like I said, play defense on the interior when Anthony Davis is healthy. But in terms of shooting the ball, they have not been good. Moving the ball, they haven't been that good. They turn it over a decent amount. Sixers have actually done a really good job. They've now creeped into the top 10 in turnovers. Not having a lot of turnovers. So I think it's going to be an interesting game. I think it's going to be a tough matchup. So we will talk about it more. We will get into our final score predictions. We have 140 people in the chat joining us here in the new year to kick us off, and we only have 60 likes. So what I need y'all to do right now is go down below. Even if you are not a Sixers fan, it doesn't matter. We welcome everybody. We are building a juggernaut of an NBA community and just an overall sports community. So go down below, like the show. That helps us push it in front of one more viewer at least. And share us around, man. Let us know how you feel. We're going to go over to the chat here in a second and get some predictions. But before we do that, you know the drill, man. We got to give a huge shout out to our great partners of the show over at Sleeper. Ladies and gentlemen, Sleeper app is where to be in the new year. New year, new you. Listen, man, your boy RB's on a roll. Last couple games, I went 3 for 3. Then I went 3 for 4 last game. We're starting to make some headway, man, as we get into the new year. So we're going to go check out the Sleeper app, but of course, your one-stop shop for all your sports needs. Sports and fantasy sports have never been at an all-time high, so you got to check it out. So much fun. You get to essentially pick 2 to 8 of your favorite players and pick the overs or the unders, really. You know, you get to watch the game with inside the game. So check it out. Use our code PhillyTake. Get a 100% deposit match up to $100 over on the Sleeper app. Get a free $20 entry right now on Sleeper. And speaking of which, speaking of a free entry, right? And this is what I love about Sleeper. You go right on the homepage, guess what? Boom. They're already giving us a free one tonight. See this? Tyrese Maxey over 0.5 rebounds assists. Yeah, I'm taking that. Let's go ahead and go over to the NBA tab. And let's go to the 76ers and Mavericks game. So they're already giving us a free one, essentially. Let's see what else. Anthony Davis. So this is like a discount at this point, right? You see it was at, 22.5? Now it's at 19.5. So they're trying to tell us something here with AD. I think I'm going to take that. Maybe reverse jinx of, I can't do that because I can only do one promo. So this is a promo. I can't do that. I'll take the Maxey one. That's an easy one. Joel Embiid's been cooking the last 5 games, so I go with Joel. Honestly, VJ Edgecombe has been on fire. I think I'm going over VJ. I don't want to jinx him too much, though. So I'm going to try to jinx one of the Mavs players. Let's see. Let's go to points here. Let's see. Klay Thompson under 9.5. I feel like if I pick under, he's going to turn into prime Klay. Max Christie. You know what? I'm going to take PJ Washington on the under. And just for the fun of it, let's do a 4th one again. Why not? Why not? Let's go. Let's see. Who wants a rebounds play? I think I'm going to take Cooper Flagg. I think I'm going to go 2 Sixers and 2 Mavs. So easy as that. Make your picks. Less than 30 seconds. Win up to 1,000 times your payout over on the Sleeper app. Check them out today. Use our code PhillyTake. get your 100% deposit match up to $100. We will check back on that during the halftime show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is officially time for our final score predictions. You know what to do. Let me know down in the comments right now. What is your final score prediction? Who is going to win this game? How many points will the leading scorer have? Who will the leading scorer be? I want your final score prediction, leading scorer prediction. How many points will the leading scorer have? I'll be honest. I think this is going to be a tough game. You're on the road on New Year's Day. Who knows what some of these players were doing last night? Hopefully they were sleeping. Hopefully they were getting rest. I'll tell you what, not I. I mean, a lot of us, right? We were celebrating New Year. Hopefully Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe were in the hotel room watching film. But anyway, 76ers in Dallas. They already beat them once. I think this is a tough game. I'll be honest with you. My head is telling me to pick the Mavericks tonight. But then I think about the fact that the Mavs have lost 5 out of 6, haven't looked the same. Yes, Anthony Davis is playing tonight, so I do think that that could shake things up. But I also really liked what I saw from the 76ers the other night with the dynamic of Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey running some two-man game. I liked the fact that VJ Edgecombe was not hesitant, and I mean, we literally made a whole video about VJ yesterday, but his willingness to just step up big time, his willingness to just step up in that fourth quarter, say, give me the ball, and he was just so freaking clutch. Actually, he's a top 3 clutch shooter in the league this season, which is insane as a rookie, as a 20-year-old rookie. But AD missing the last 2 games, he comes back. I think it's going to be a very tough game, and I feel like the 76ers went out with a cardiac bang in 2025, but I have a feeling we're going to start off the year with more cardiac as well. So I am going to say, and I'm going against my head here, which I said I would not do anymore, but my heart's telling me 76ers win it in a cardiac thriller, hopefully not another overtime game. I'm going to say this game is like a 113 to 111 game, and the 76ers get the win. And I think there's going to be a lot of guys above 15, 20 points. But I'm feeling a Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid game again. I think the two of them are going to dominate. And I could see VJ Edgecombe putting on a statement as well. But I just think Maxey's going to do his thing. Give me another Maxey 30-plus bomb. I'm going to take Maxey for 36. And the Sixers get the win in a tight game. 113-111 Sixers. Maxey with 36. I'm still worn out from that last overtime game, though, so we'll see. All right, man, let's go over to the chat. Welcome on into the show. Let's see. Karen says 114-104 Sixers. Tyrese with a 30 bomb. Colby says 124 to 115 Sixers. Let's see. 119-107 Sixers. Leading scorer VJ with 32. Who else we got? Don Boyle, what's up, brother? 121 to 114. Grant says 125-109, Maxey with 37. What else we got, man? Let's see. VJ 28-5-7. Less depressed Sixers fan. What's up, my guy? He says 125-104 Sixers. Maxey with a rough night. VJ goes off again. What else we got? 111-102 Philly. 118-115 Mavs. 124-115 Philly. 118-100 says Marcia McCollum. Dom says Embiid with a 38 bomb. I want to pick Embiid to lead the scoring tonight, but I got to see it again. This is going to be a very telling game on how the Sixers play, if they can get into rhythm again, because the Mavs are better than the Grizzlies. They're not much better talent-wise. The Grizzlies were playing very well, so I think that was a statement win for Philly, but I have to see it again. I don't want them to go back and do the same thing, right? And just try to force feed Joel. I thought last game was the perfect balance of Maxey scoring the ball, Joel scoring the ball, VJ scoring the ball. That's what they need to do. Let's see. 120 to 100 Sixers. Joel 70. I think Joel's tying a career high tonight. That'd be insane. He says me and RB are matching. $2 super chat. Don Boyle says, Happy New Year. Dom, what's up, brother? Guys, 185 people in the chat already. We need 10 more likes. Get us to 100. Yo, The neighbors are trying to sleep. They were up partying last night. Oh, we're going to piss them off to start the new year. Yeah. But if you guys don't help me out, man, we might have a New Year's resolution. We might never hit the air horn again. We might not be able to wake up the neighbors anymore. Let's go, chat. Get me fired up. It's a late tip-off tonight, man. We gotta stay active a little bit. It's gonna be a late one. For the Mavs, it'll be Ryan Nembhard, Max Christie, Cooper Flagg, PJ Washington, and Anthony Davis. For the Sixers, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Paul George, Dominic Barlow, and Joel Embiid. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard my predictions. 113, 111, Maxey with 36. It's about that time. As we welcome you into the new year, it is officially time to drop that beat. Drop the beat, man. Let's go. Get me fired up, man. Get me fired up. I'm now trying to load manage myself, conserve myself before we get into these fourth quarters that I know are going to be cardiac. But I'm fired up, baby. First one of the 2026 calendar year. Sixers trying to get another big win. They need it. They need it bad. Let's go, man. Philly Take with RB, Sixer Game Day Live. Let's go. Yeah. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. So a very good sign tonight. Joel Embiid is playing. Hopefully he can get to a point where he continues to play, kind of like at the beginning of the season, and nothing gets tweaked and he's okay. So we'll see what happens, man. Welcome into the Sixers Game Day Live show. I am RB. I am an independent content creator. I do cover the Eagles for AtoZSports.com, A to Z Sports Philly. Check out our Eagles channel. I cover the 76ers for myself. I've done my best over the last 6 years to become a prominent 76ers creator, media, whatever you want to call it. We've been able to do some special things, and it is all thanks to you and your support. I grind out every single game. We've been here every game this year, game number 32. I will warn you, what is today? Thursday? Next week on Friday, I will not be streaming for the first time this season. I'm working on somebody to fill in. And then next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, Eagles playoffs, I might not be able to stream that game as well. So we'll see. But I have put in the work every game this year, and so have you guys, man. Y'all have showed up, done, what you needed to do. We've had an amazing community here, and it's been a lot of fun so far, man. I know this team's been a roller coaster. They've been up and down. But with all the chaos right now, they're sitting in the middle of the Eastern Conference. They're in the playoff race. So I'm excited to see what happens, man. Let's have a great 2026. And Sixers sit at 17-14. They could be the Mavs right now. They could be 12-22, So I think they're finally starting to find a groove. We don't really know who this team is or what they are, but that's the beauty of it, So we'll see what happens, man. But we do this every single game. Best community in the world. Put you guys up against anybody, man. Please do not spoil the game in the live chat. I am getting closer to finalizing our new scoreboard. Got a nice little gadget over the holidays, so working on that. So it won't be, the scoreboard won't be messed up for the rest of the season. We're working on it. So please do not spoil the game in the chat for others. If you do, our mods will have to time you out. Please do not spam or disrespect anybody. And overall, man, just have fun. Just have a good time in the chat. We're looking for more moderators here to begin the year. So if you want to become a moderator and you are here every game and you know how to be a moderator, let me know. Other than that, man, like I said, support us everywhere. It's going to be a good one here to start off the new year. Sixers big three, 1-4 on the campaign. Can they get another win? Can they get another win? That is the question. Busy B dropping the yes sirs in the chat. Do we have 100 likes? We do. Drop the yes sir in the chat. Let's go. Yes sir. Woo. Let's go, man. Drop the yes sir. And all my channel members, man, I want to see those emojis. Let's light up the chat, man. Let's light up the chat a different color. You guys are on it tonight. I love it. I love it, man. Every time someone gets fouled on an and one, you know what to do. Drop those ones in the chat. Every time we hit another 100 likes, drop those yes sirs. Y'all are crushing it, man. Y'all are crushing it. We are feeding more fuel into the fire, man. Drop the fires. Let's give some shout outs in the chat before this game begins. We have Pure Philly Pain. What's going on, brother? Bill, what's up? Spark, the spark in the chat, dropping the fires. Busy B in the house. Philly Means, what's good? William Irvine, what's up, brother? Beer Battered Gummy Shark. Tika, what's up? Yeah, you know who we haven't seen here in a while, though? For real? What happened to our boy B Pump, man? What happened to Brian Pumper? DJ Edgecombe goes on a run. Our boy B Pump disappeared into a different universe. What happened, man? What happened? B Pump, you gotta reveal yourself, man. He might have changed his name again, though, to be honest. Let's see. Less depressed Sixers fan says Sixers blowout coming. Yo, that'd be amazing if they could start off the new year on a blowout win. I would really enjoy that, actually. Who else we got? 50 tons of gold, who became a channel member recently. What's up, man? Thanks for being here, man. Mods, you know what to do. Don't time people out incorrectly, though. We've had a little bit of that lately. So, you know, make sure y'all know what to do. Let's see. Pump ran from the smoke. They're saying B Pump disappeared. They're saying he said bye-bye. What's up, B Pump? Maybe if everybody drops B Pump in the chat, we will channel him tonight. Maybe we'll channel him if we all drop B Pump in the chat. Grant from Australia in the building. Watching from work says it's never too late. You're right. It never is too late, man. Pumped into the abyss. Estelle, what's going on, my guy? What's up, man? JP in the building. Delaware in the building. Let's go. Why not? Let me know where y'all are tapping in from, man. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, 240 people in the live chat. Get us to 200 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Started off with a bang, man. Neighbors are going to be mad at us. Go, man. Yeah. Don Boyle gifting a Philly Take membership. That's another thing, man. Anytime somebody gifts a membership, I need all my channel members to drop those MVP emojis. That's number one. Number two, anytime an and one happens, drop those ones in the chat. And other than that, man, y'all know what to do. Drop those fires in the chat. Drop those emojis. That's why you got them, man. Let's go. Where's Nelson? I don't know what happened to Nelly, man. Like I said, some people get left in the old year. Maybe they'll come back. Who knows? But my diehards in the chat, listen, man, I'm going to remember who's been in here during the entire season. You think about it, it's crazy. It's already January 1st. We got January, February comes the trade deadline, right? The All-Star break. Then you got a busy March, and middle of April, the playoffs start. I mean, it's crazy how things are going this fast. I like I said, I cover the Eagles, right? Eagles are about to be in the playoffs. It's crazy how time is moving, man. But I am trying to enjoy this every single day. Appreciate this, man. Appreciate this with y'all. I'll tell you what, man, I'm grateful for anything. After last year, if you were here last year, hold up. If you were here last year, I'm not talking about 2025. I'm talking about last season. Drop me in the chat because you know the pain, bro. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I forget what we were saying, but they were like, how did you stream the games last season? I'm like, I don't, like, it feels like a time warp, dude. I remember calling freaking Chuma Okeke and Alex Reese and Colin Castleton, and like, I can't believe I streamed every game, man. That was a testament to my spirit, man. But the fact that we still had hundreds of people in here watching games when there was literally nobody playing, bro. Like, after last year, I could stream any game ever, man. Any game. Unless the Sixers are like 2-50. But I'll still be here streaming the games, man. That was insane, bro. I can't believe that we streamed those games last year. It was the ultimate tankathon. Hopefully we don't go back to that for a while. Hopefully, man. Shout out Colin Castleton. Shout out Alex Reese, Chuma Okiki. If you got any other ones, drop them in the chat. I'm trying to remember who the heck was playing, man. It was crazy. It was really crazy. What else we got up in here, man? First time I'm not working while you're streaming, I can comment. Let's go, brother. Let's go, man. I know we got some people that just listen in with their headphones. It's all good. It's all good. As long as y'all hit the thumbs up, man, that helps us push this out to new viewers. That's it. Angel, what's going on, bro? Nelly in the chat. There he is. Nelly is in the chat. He has not gone anywhere. Boogie says this year has flown by. I know, right? We haven't watched a Sixers game since last year. It's crazy. Who else we got up in here? Shoe Game, what's up, bro? Busy in the chat. Kion says abysmal. Philly Shad in the building. What's up, Shad? Judica, what's good? Karen, what's good? Chat's rocking and rolling right now, man. Guys, we got to get this to 100K, man. See that number in the bottom right corner? We got to get that number to 100,000. I'm getting that YouTube plaque. If it's the last thing I do, man, I'm getting that YouTube plaque. And I don't plan on waiting another 6 years to get it. We're getting to 100K, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Lonnie Walker. Shout out Lonnie, man. I think he's still playing overseas. Lonnie should have been on an NBA team, in my opinion. Lonnie Walker should have been on an NBA team. How do we feel about Joel Embiid playing, what is it, his second time maybe? I saw someone just tweet about this actually. What is this, his second time playing back-to-back games? Yeah, Joel Embiid is making his second appearance in a 3-day span for the second time this season. Let's go, man. Let's go, bro. Everybody hit that like button, sub to our channel. Let's go, man. On the road to 100K. 2026, we are here. We had 60 lineups. We really did, Busy. We broke the NBA record for most starting lineups. I think it was it over 60? It might have been like 62 or 58 or something like that. Let's go, man. The homeless guy at the gas station is locked in, says Boogie. Yo, we do this for everybody, man. Doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what you look like, what you believe. Listen, we do this for everybody, man. We do this for everybody. Let's go, man. Don't forget the tank goat, David Roddy. Shout out David Roddy, man. Oh, good times, man. Good times. Good times, man. All right, man. I am ready to rock and roll. Sixers taking on the Mavericks. Couple keys to tonight's game. Drop any hot takes you have in the chat right now. Honestly, man, my keys to tonight's game. Number one, like I said, got to balance the offense. You got to let Joel do his thing at some points. Got to let Maxey do his thing and run the offense through Maxey. PG's got to play better. I think that Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis matchup will be interesting. I think slowing down Cooper Flagg, hopefully Paul George can get his hands at Cooper Flagg a little bit, kind of throw him off his rhythm. Last time these teams played 11 days ago, Cooper Flagg had a really good game. Matter of fact, let me pull up that box score real quick. Sixers had won that game. Actually, that game was in Philly. I don't know if I said it was in Dallas, but yeah, the Sixers had won that game 121-114. Cooper Flagg had 24 points, 8 of 16 from the field. But it was Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe who had combined for 64 points. VJ had 6 boards, 4 assists, and Maxey had 0 turnovers. So that was huge. And Dominic Barlow was huge in that game too. That was really his like breakout game. He had 21, tied a career high, 9 of 13. My other key of this game is the 76ers bench has to get going. Who do you think can be the guy to get going? Because I'll be honest with y'all, man, as much as I love Jared McCain, and here's another example, right? Because people think I just do this with Maxey or Embiid or whoever. I tell it how it is. You know, that's my job. I'm here to just analyze the team and tell it how it is. And right now, Jared McCain is playing horrible basketball. And I think it's because his knee is not fully recovered. Like, I think it's going to take him some time to really get his knee under him. He started to do that, and then he's kind of going in the other direction. I think McCain and Grimes are really the key to a big problem because the 76ers get outscored in every third quarter. Last game, they actually won the third, but Nick Nurse did such a great job last game staggering the lineups, and he brought Adem Bona in to complement Joel Embiid on the glass. I still feel like Barlow can be that guy, but you know, it's weird. Like now it's Bona's turn. Drummond hasn't really played, so who knows? What I will say is that Jared McCain and Quentin Grimes have to be better. Those two start to get going again, this bench is going to be on fire. Anyway. George says, I think Tyrese goes at least 30 against his hometown team. I hope so. I think he's going for 36 tonight. Hopefully this team gets Kelly Oubre and Trendon Watford back soon as well. Guys, 320 people in the chat. We are almost halfway to 200 likes. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. We will get everything up here in just a second. All the live stats, scoreboard, and everything. All right, we will do it. Let's see. What is going on here? There we go. Let's go, chat. Drop those fires in the chat. We will get everything rocking and rolling. We are off here in Dallas at the American Airlines Center. Mavericks 12-22 on the season, rocking the navy blue jerseys. And the 76ers are 17-14 on the campaign, and they are rocking their white jerseys. I don't know what's going on with this camera right now. It looks horrible on the television as Cooper Flagg is going to answer right away with a bucket. So a good start for the Mavs. Dude, what is up with this broadcast right now? Would they forget the high-def cameras or what? Joel Embiid going to knock down a shot, his first of the game, getting right in rhythm already. Shout out to Joel Embiid. Here's the undrafted product, Ryan Nembhard, younger brother of the Pacers' Andrew Nembhard, who was in the NBA Finals last year. Here's Ryan Nembhard, 4 on the shot clock. He's going to drive down the lane, step back, put up a high jumper, and got the bounce somehow over the outstretched arm of Dominic Barlow. That was crazy. That was crazy. This is like really hurting my eyes, if I'm being honest. They need to fix his camera. Tyrese Maxey going to step back for 3. Cha-ching! Picking up right where he left off. Tyrese Maxey. Cooper Flagg, guarded by Dominic Barlow. I actually really like the decision to put Barlow on Cooper Flagg here. Davis posting up against Joel. Davis looking, scanning, finds Nembhard, 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ryan Nembhard going to dribble, drive, step back off 1 foot again, and hits. Boy, has he been a great pickup by the Mavericks. He kind of knew he was going to go either at the end of the second or undrafted, and he kind of dictated his way to the Dallas Mavericks, but certainly capable of being a draft pick this year. Maxey floats one up, missed it. Barlow couldn't pick it up, and here come the Dallas Mavericks. Nembhard floats it up, and there is number 25, P.J. Washington, on the receiving end of an alley-oop. It is 8-5 Dallas. We will get the score up here in just 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Paul George, going to find Joel Embiid in the mid-range area. He gets doubled and trapped. Barlow under the rim. Nice pass, Joel to Barlow, and Barlow missed the layup, completely smoked it under the rim. Here are the Dallas Mavericks. Nembhard down to Davis, steps back at 2 and gets it to go. The Mavs on fire to begin this game. $2 super chat. Don Boyle says it looks bright and fuzzy. Hey, I'm glad I'm not the only one seeing this, man. I thought my TV was broken or something. Joel fakes the pass, goes right up and in against Cooper Flag. Mavericks lead by 3. Here is Nembhard dribbling, driving down the lane, turns, spins, and we have a foul off the ball. It's going to be on Dominic Barlow. Let's go, chat. How are we feeling, man? 365 people in the building right now. 150 likes. Get us to 300 right now, man. Get us to 300 right now. Let's go, guys. Sixers steal it away off the pass. Here's VJ Edgecombe back to Maxey. Maxey working with the left hand finds Joel. Joel going to dribble hand off to Maxey. Spins the other way. Here's Tyrese up at the top. Going to find VJ. VJ from the wing. Cha-ching! Picking up literally right where he left off in that overtime period. It is 3J Edgecombe. Here's the dribble and the drive, the contest. Paul George had an opportunity, but it was Max Christie with the nice finish. His first points of the game. DJ Edgecombe going to find Joel Embiid. Joel working against PJ Washington. Joel from the mid-range. It's good. Yo, Joel is starting to look good, man. I don't want to jinx it, but man. Now the Mavs turn it right back over. VJ with the steal. 3-on-2. Maxey to VJ. He's wide open in the corner. Can't get it to go that time. So he hit the contested 3, but he couldn't hit the wide open 3. Mavericks going downhill. Christie against Barlow. He goes up and he's fouled. Barlow can't believe it. That's going to be number 2 on Don Barlow. 380 people in the chat. Get us to 300 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Can we get some blue and red in the chat? Where's my Sixer fans at, man? Can we get some blue and red going in the chat? Come on now. I want to see the chat lighten up blue and red. Christie going to knock down the first free throw at the line. Appreciate y'all being in here, man. Sixers Game Day live show presented by National University. I don't think that was really capable of being a foul on Barlow, but they hit him with number 2, so he's going to come out now. And in for the 76ers is going to be, let's see who they bring in. It's going to be Jabari Walker and Quentin Grimes in for Paul George. So a little interesting that Paul George is going to sit down after 4 minutes. Maybe they're going to stagger him, bring him back in. Tyrese Maxey. The receive from Embiid. 3-ball, no good. Here come the Mavs. Cooper Flag down the lane. Drives, goes into another speed. He missed it. Sixers tried to save it. It's out of bounds. So it's going to stay with the Mavericks. Former Dallas Maverick, Quentin Grimes, looking to get another payback game. Here's the inbound. Who was that? I don't even know. Was that Christie? Yeah, it was. Najee Marshall's in for the first time, though. Here's Maxey. Mavericks moving around nice defensively. Like I said, they're a decent defensive team. Here's Maxey. Gets closed out on by Marshall. Oh, the step back 3. Maxey just left it a bit short. Cooper Flag fighting for it. It's going to go out of bounds. Actually, they called a foul on Quentin Grimes. Guys, you got to time out somebody. This guy, you got to time him out, man. That's a whatever. That's justice for timing somebody out. You can't let him say that, man. Like I said, mods, no spamming in the chat, no disrespect. Can't be doing that, all right? So far, it's been a good game, man. Sixers need to play better defense. They need to, as cliche as it sounds, like just stay in front of their man. I feel like they're letting the Mavs penetrate the paint way too easily. Cooper Flagg is a special talent, but it's been everybody. It's been Ryan Nembhard, Cooper Flagg, Max Christie. They got to stay in front of somebody, man. And on the Sixers side, Joel Embiid looks very comfortable to start this game, which I like. So does Maxey. I mean, he's 1 of 4, but he's finding his shots, you know. Paul George played 4 minutes, did nothing. They must be filming a game with an iPhone. Yo, the 360p is wild, bro. I'll be honest with you, man. The 360p is wild. Like, it's crazy, bro. +400 people in the live chat right now. Get us to 200 likes, man. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Have to be careful going small against Dallas. They have some length and athleticism. I agree. Are you good? I'm perfectly fine, man. Living the dream, man. Living the dream. In terms of rebounding, the Sixers are actually 11th in the NBA. The Mavericks sit at number 13, so they're right behind the 76ers. Like I said, these teams are a lot closer than their records would indicate. Sixers are actually 4th in the league in blocks. Dallas is 2nd. So like you said, they have some length and athleticism. Anthony Davis being back obviously changes the whole dynamic. So let's check the first quarter stats, actually. Let's see. Sixers are actually still the 5th best team in the first quarter. Dallas is 25th. And yet you're losing to them in the first quarter right now, which is interesting. Cooper Flagg going to drive, oop it up, and there is Anthony Davis on the receiving end. And Drummond's in for the first time. So Nick Nurse opts to go with Andre Drummond, which I'm not mad at in this matchup. But he's got to do a much better job than he did right there. There goes VJ Edgecombe right down the lane. Nice little scoop up and in to avoid the defender. So it is a 4-point game. 6:06 to go here in the first. Cooper Flagg gets it plucked away. Jabari Walker up the floor. Maxey dribbling, driving, floats it up off the back rim. Rebounded by Cooper Flagg. Here come the Mavs. 4-on-1. Cooper Flagg with the one-handed tomahawk. Holy crap, man. Tyrese Maxey switched on to Cooper Flagg. Here's Andre Drummond. Drummond a corner 3. Oh my gosh, he hit the side of the backboard. Drummond, what the hell are you thinking, bro? This is what, people think I'm crazy when I talk about Andre Drummond. The guy has mental lapses on the floor, but then he'll come back and play some of the best basketball you've ever seen. Davis misses the mid-range shot. Drummond, you do that again, you're getting benched, man. Maxey lays it right up and in at the rim. Here's Ryan Nembhard with the left hand going downhill into the paint. Lays it up and missed it. Sixers get the board. Drummond up to Maxey. It's Maxey, Grimes, VJ, Walker, and Drummond. Maxey, full head of steam right to the rim. Gets it up somehow over Anthony Davis with the left hand. And it is a 2-point game. Here's Ryan Nembhard, guarded by the former Dallas Maverick, Quentin Grimes. Max Christie with the ball, the dribble, the drive, the spin, up with the right hand. Got it against Maxey. Nice finish by Max Christie. I wonder if we'll see Caleb Martin in this game. Wonder how he's been playing. I haven't heard much of him. We need 13 more likes, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to our show. Welcome into the family. Here's VJ Edgecombe one-on-one against Nembhard. Drives, draws contact, turns, fades off a foot. Got it. VJ Edgecombe, beautiful. Beautiful execution there. Really kept his balance there and just stayed with it, man. A lot of fluidity in his game, a lot of balance. I love the way he's playing right now. So confident. Cooper Flagg on the other end. He's going to answer back, and who knows? This could turn into the Rook show again. Cooper Flagg and VJ Edgecombe exchanging buckets. Maxey going to find Jabari Walker in the corner. He airballs a three as well. Drummond somehow got the board, kicks it to VJ. VJ for three. Off the back rim. Walker tried to get the rebound, and they're going to get AD for over the back. So it's going to be the first on Anthony Davis. Actually, did they call that? No, that's got to be on Anthony Davis, right? It's got to be AD. Let's go, guys. 430 people in the chat. Welcome into the show. We got Soda Pop in the chat. What's up, Soda? Busy B, what's good? Philly Shad, what's up? Shazy, what's going on, brother? He says PG's probably so happy VJ is as good as he is, so he doesn't have to do anything. Walker, a three ball, left it short again. Not good for the limited Jabari Walker minutes so far. Here's Najee Marshall down the lane, scoops it up, and he missed it. Maybe tried to do a little too much there. And Maxey turned it over. Cooper Flagg all the way, a two-handed jam. And this is what I believe we all expected from Cooper Flagg. Like, Cooper Flagg started off cold this season. I can't even blame him because they were asking him to be everything for the Mavs. But this guy's looking like a freaking, I would say future all-star. I feel like that's putting it lightly. He's looking like a, whatever, 8-time All-NBA player and a guy who's going to be a force to be reckoned with for a long time. This is exactly what everybody expected out of Cooper Flagg. Like I said, just a crazy rookie class so far with Cooper Flagg and Con Knipple and VJ Edgecombe and Derek Queen and all the others, man. It's been a lot of good rookies so far. Let's go, chat. Drop some blue and red in here, man. Drop some blue and red. Let me know where you're at, man. Let's get some love going in the chat so I can shout y'all out. I just saw a tweet earlier today about the Rookie of the Year race. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. NBA.com rookie race ladder. So they have Cooper Flagg at number 1. They have Con Knipple at number 2, VJ at 3, Derek Queen at 4, Cedric Coward at 5. Sixers saw him look like Kevin Durant the other night against them. Dylan Harper's at number 6. Jeremiah Fears, Maxime Renaud, Igor Demon, and Trey Johnson at number 10. A lot of good players. By the way, the Dallas Mavericks already have 26 points here in the first, 9 minutes of the game? Sixers once again struggling defensively. If you guys are new to this show, we do this every single game. We give you a pregame, live game, and postgame coverage. We stream every Sixers game throughout the year. We also stream other NBA games. We drop videos and a whole bunch more. So make sure y'all support us on all of our platforms: IG, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and of course, YouTube. James says this rookie class is solid. I agree. We got loading in here from Seattle. What's up, man? What's up? Shout out Seattle. Got Arizona in the building. Busy says Duke leading the Rookie of the Year race. Dave Jones, what's going on, bro? Happy New Year, everybody. 500 people in the chat. We got 200 likes. Let's go. Drop the yes sirs, man. I need y'all to drop some yes sirs in the chat. We're cooking tonight. We are cooking tonight. Let's go. Yes, sir. Woo! Let's go, man. One more time. Drop it in the chat. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Paul George back in the game. Misses a fadeaway mid-range J. Jared McCain in for the first time as well. He's been struggling as of late. Let's see if he can get anything going. In for the Dallas Mavericks is Brandon Williams and Daniel Gafford. Brandon Williams, a third-year undrafted player. Had some really good moments last year. Getting some burn now for the Mavs. Daniel Gafford, a step back. It's interesting because I think they wanted to trade Daniel Gafford, and then here comes Derek Lively out for the season again, so now they need him. And Paul George going to lean one right in off the window. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. In is Klay Thompson as well. Klay Thompson in for the first time. It's crazy what Klay Thompson has become now. You know, he's obviously not the same player, but here's Klay for three. And just as I say that, my bad, Klay. I've always liked you, Klay. I've always been a fan of that Warriors team. And even though you are washed, don't hit another three now after I say that. But here's Jared McCain, a step back midi, and got the roll. Looked like it was going to fall out, and whoop, goes right back in. Here are the Dallas Mavericks. Brandon Williams with the rock, gets the pump fake. VJ jumps. Williams step back, can't get it to go. Looked like, who was that, Joel got wrapped up? Here's McCain all the way, just shoves one up, got blocked. VJ gets it back. Here's Paul George. George out to Embiid. Embiid wide open for three, and that one clunks off the back iron. So it is a 5-point lead for Dallas. 1 minute to go here in the first. Gafford's going to drive and spin against Embiid, floats it up and missed it. Here comes Joel Embiid, bringing it up the floor himself now. PG, VJ, Grimes, and McCain out wide, and Joel's going to get fouled by Gafford. I remember a game, I think it was 2 years ago, where Joel just absolutely cooked Daniel Gafford. I think Gafford was with the Wizards. Joel had him in foul trouble at like halftime. That was crazy, man. Let's go, guys. 500 people in the chat. Welcome into the family. Thank you so much for being here, man. Hit that sub button. Support our show, man. New year. We're still growing and we're still escalating as Joel's going to miss his first free throw. Trivia coming up here in just a moment. At the end of the first quarter, we have a very tight trivia race. Very tight trivia race right now. We have Cable at 5 wins, 5 points on the season. We have Banj at 4, and we have about 4 people at 3. So it is certainly wide open. Here's the dribble, the drive right down the lane. Brandon Williams puts it up and in. Joel was 1 of 2 at the line. The Mavs are over 30. The Sixers have been getting torched in the first quarter as of late. Joel puts up the midi. It's in and out. Joel Embiid now 3 of 5 on the evening. 25 seconds to go here in the first. Brandon Williams guarded by Jared McCain. They're going to try to get Klay open off an off-screen action, and there goes Williams, missed the lay, and the putback dunk by Daniel Gafford. Joel didn't even see it coming, and Joel got a couple feet right into the chest, and Joel went tumbling into the basket post. So an emphatic play from the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Paul George, one-on-one ISO. He's got Marshall. He drives, he spins, floats it up, got it at the buzzer. Got it off the window. PG. All right, man. Well, that was a spicy end of the quarter. Shout out to Paul George for getting that off. But ladies and gentlemen, it is officially time for our first one of the new year. It is the end of the first quarter, so you know what time it is, man. Sixers Scholars Trivia time. And it is presented by our great friends at National University. Check out National University. They have a ton of new scholarships incoming for the new year. If you want to go back to school and level up, check them out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill. Only one guess in the chat. If you guess more than once, you will be banned from Sixers Trivia. First person to get it right will hear this sound. And only the first person will get the point. Most points at the end of the year wins. I'm going to say the question first, and then I'm going to put it into the chat. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the question of the night. The question is, name any three of the 9 NBA players who have played at least one game for both the Sixers and the Mavericks since 2020. There are 9 NBA players, once again, who have played at least one game for the 76ers and one game for the Dallas Mavericks in the last 6 years, since 2020. Name any 3 of the 9 players. And look, put them all in the same guess. I can't go looking for, different guesses, right? It can be just last names. But let me know your thoughts in the chat. Let's see who can get this one. You don't have time to look it up, brother. Tell you that. Somebody's going to get it in the chat. This is an interesting one, though. There's 9 different players you can choose from. Since 2020, which players have played at least one game for the 76ers and one game for the Dallas Mavericks? Give you guys about 15, 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who got it right first. Let's see. I see one guess. All right, I'm going to have to check here in a second. Ball goes out of bounds. Perfect. So we actually have 2 people that got it at the same exact time. A lot of great guesses, a lot of great answers. It is going to be a tie between Giga Chad and Busy B. They got it at the same exact time. They actually guessed the same people as well. So Chad and Busy B, congratulations. You both get a trivia point, and there goes Klay Thompson right up and in for a layup. Show some love to Chad and Busy in the live chat. Both at the same exact time. Here's Paul George for 3. Can't get it off the back iron, so the Sixers turned it over. They miss a shot. Now PG's going to redeem himself. Steals it at half court. Drives the lane, lays it up, and in. Goes tumbling to the ground. Nice job by Paul George there. Thank you all for playing Sixers Scholars Trivia. I'm going to tell you guys all the correct answers in a moment once we get a stoppage. Mavericks missed another shot. That was Klay again. And now we got a foul. Okay, so the 9 players since 2020 who have played at least one game for both the Sixers and the Mavericks are Quentin Grimes, Caleb Martin, Charlie Brown Jr., Willie Cauley-Stein, DeAndre Jordan, Seth Curry, Josh Richardson, and Trey Burke. Shout out to the legends, man. Trey Burke. Those were the days, man. But Busy and Chad both had the same answers. What did they say? Quentin Grimes, which was an easy one. Caleb Martin, another easy one. And Seth Curry. Great guesses. Great guesses. Joel just got fat. I think he just got an and 1. You just get an and 1. Drop the ones. I'm sorry. Turn my head for 1 second. And 1, Joel Embiid.
Yes, sir.
Woo! Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Hold up now. Hold up now. Listen, man, thank you all so much for playing Sixers Trivia. Like I said, we're going to have some bonus questions as well. So don't worry. Davis lost the ball. Mavs get it back. There is Caleb Martin, by the way, in for the first time. We got a foul on the 76ers. Sorry, I'm just trying to update my my tracker here. Shout out to Busy B. Shout out to Chad. I think that's Busy B's first win on the trivia. Chad's first win of the year as well. PJ Washington misses a 3, picked up by Quentin Grimes. Here's Tyrese Maxey going to find Joel Embiid. Now Quentin Grimes. Grimes up to Embiid. Joel going to turn the corner, find Paul George. George back to Embiid. Embiid for 3. Can't get it to go, but I do like the confidence. I like the confidence, man. Full head of steam. Mavs couldn't convert the layup. Maxey has it. Here come the Sixers down by 3. Maxey blows right by Caleb Martin, and it's going to be a wide open layup. Caleb Martin fell to the ground as if he was hit or something. Drummond's making fun of him over on the bench. I don't know if you have room to talk, Drummond, but and another steal by Tyrese Maxey. Here come the Sixers again. Maxey flying it up the floor, working against PJ Washington now. Maxey up top to Joel, back to Maxey, running that two-man game. Joel, ooh, little drop step and a dime. Grimes for 3. Grimes! Woo! Joel? Joel? Yo, is Joel doing this, man? I don't want to get my hopes up. I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. Joel is looking good. Bro. Sixer Nation, talk me off the ledge, bro. Talk me off the ledge right now, bro. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much. Oh my gosh, man. Joel is playing some of his best basketball of the season right now. Sorry, I'm just updating this trivia tracker. Make sure I have it all right. Chat, this is wild, man. 480 people in here. Thank you so much for being here, man. Sixers Game Day live show. Whether you're a Sixers fan, NBA fan, whatever brings you here, man. What a way to start off the year so far. We have a great game. Looks like it's still the Cardiac 76ers. 234 likes. Get us to 300 right now. Hit that subscribe button, man. We're halfway to 50.3K. Appreciate y'all, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Congrats to Busy B for winning the trivia and Chad as well. Maxey dropped somebody. Maxey dropped Caleb Martin, and Andre Drummond was laughing at him on the bench. Sixers are on a 10-2 run right now. I don't even care about the score if I'm being honest. I'm watching Joel Embiid right now, and I'm like, this guy, Joel Embiid is like starting to really look like, you know what? Shut up, RB. Shut up. Shut up. Don't even say nothing. Don't even say it. Chad says it's okay, RB, until he's hurt again. Hopefully not. We can be hype. I jumped. He was at Kansas. No ledge for me. Listen, bro. Don't take it to the extreme, bro. Obviously I'm a Joel guy, right? I've always been, despite what a lot of the people think this year, right? Just because you're a Joel guy doesn't mean you're not allowed to criticize him, right? He hasn't looked good all year, but the last couple games and tonight so far, Joel's doing the thing right now. I don't want to jinx it though. I just want to watch the game and see what happens. This is not what we've seen though. Like, especially at the beginning. I'm telling you right now. Klay Thompson turnaround fade. See, I knew it. I knew it. Wait, did I take Klay over or under? Did I jinx him? No, I didn't take Klay. I said that before the game. I said, By the way, Tyrese Maxey just drilled another 3. Tyrese Maxey is just on a different level, man.
He's on fire!
I said if I picked Klay Thompson, he was going to go off. I was thinking about picking him on the under, but it didn't even matter anyway. Klay is looking like prime Klay right now. Ever since I said that comment in the first quarter. Here's Anthony Davis under the rim. Throws it right to Jared McCain. We'll take that. A free pass. Free steal. Here's McCain. Dumps it. PG goes up. Misses a layup. I don't know why he laid it up like that, but somehow has another opportunity, and this time he's fouled. So Paul George headed to the charity stripe for 2. $2 super chat from James TR9 says the off-ball movement from Embiid is impeccable. Let's go. He's moving well off ball, but boy, he is moving well on the ball. He did a little drop step. It was like from the elbow. That was nice. It's looking a lot better, man. And I like how the offense is still running a lot through Maxey, though. 12 points, 5 of 9, 6 dimes for Tyrese Maxey. Joel, 10 and 2. Paul George has 10 points. See how they're all involved? They're finding some chemistry together. That's what they need to do. That's what they need. Tyrese Maxey broke Caleb Martin's ankles, by the way. I'm looking at the replay here. He definitely did break his ankles. Maxey, Paul George down the lane. PG, a one-handed dunk! I feel like I am frozen in a time warp. Did we go to 2026 or did we go to 2021? Chat, try not to go over the ledge here, but they're making it very hard, bro. You got Tyrese Maxey breaking Caleb Martin's ankles. You got Joel Embiid doing a drop step dribble drive from the free throw line, and you have Paul George with a one-handed dunk. What? 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 Wow. All I could say is wow, man. 600 people in the live chat. Welcome into the show. Sixers Game Day Live. I feel like we're in 2021 somehow. This has been wild so far. Wild. I'm really liking what I'm seeing right now. I'm really enjoying this. 700 people in here, man. Like the show right now. Hit the like, hit the sub button. Welcome in, man. Wow. What in the world is going on right now? I just saw a one-handed tomahawk dunk from Paul George. That was the highest I've seen Paul George jump in since he's been with the Sixers. New year, new us, right? New year, new us? I don't know what else to say. Estelle says, don't jinx the team, RB. My bad. I'm sorry. I don't want to get excited, but I am. I am. I don't know, man. Get us to 300 likes, man. Like the show. Sub to the show. We do this every game through the madness. You see what I have to deal with doing this, man? Plenty in the chat, they won't push the button for the 1,000. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. All y'all got to do is like the show. Pushes it out to more viewers. You see what I got to deal with, man. See what I got to deal with here with this team. I mean, it's mixed emotions, man. It's wild. All right, let's play a fun game we like to play here in the second quarter called Drop the Spot. Let me know where you guys and girls are tapping in from tonight. Jared McCain just plucked Anthony Davis and gets called for a late foul. That's crazy. That would have been an easy bucket. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from tonight, man. Drop your states, your cities, your towns, and your countries. We'll shout some of the best spots out that I see here at the next stoppage. 44-37. Here's a wide open three from Max Christie. PG left him open, but he can't knock it down. The Sixers are having an incredible quarter here. What is it like? Let's see what the score of this quarter is. Got a foul down the other end. Got a foul on Cooper Flag. Second quarter right now is... Where's it at? I don't know, man. Where'd my thing go here? Here's Maxey going downhill, bounces it out to Grimes. Grimes for three. Can't get the bounce, and the Mavs pick it up. Here's a three ball in the corner, and Ryan Nembhard missed it. McCain has it, 3-on-3. McCain going to accelerate to the rim, floats it up. How did he not lay that in? How did he not put that in? Right now, it's a 17-4 run for the 76ers here to begin the second quarter. What a quarter for this team. Drop your spot in the chat. Let me know where y'all are tapping in from watching the show tonight. Here's Davis. He hooks it up and in. 44-39. 6:26 to go. We have Phoenix, Arizona, Newcastle, Delaware, Atlanta, East Meadow, New Jersey, South Jersey in the building. Maxey for three, no good. George was pushed in the back, and it's going to be another foul. Back-to-back on Cooper Flag. Tapping in from my mom's basement. Tapping in from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Upper Darby, PA. Prospect Park. Camden in the building. Toronto. Martinburg, PA. What else we got up in here? Oklahoma in the chat. Las Vegas in the chat. Let's go, man. Australia, Brooklyn, Bama. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Whitehaven, PA, South Jersey, Northeast Philly. Let's go, man. Thank y'all for dropping the spot like it's hot. First one good at the line. By the way, Sixers are in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Not even halfway in. McCain's going to take a seat on the bench. Old George at the free throw line. Drummond comes back in. He's playing footsies over there with Najee Marshall and Anthony Davis. Old George going to knock down the second free throw. It's 46-39. We got Boston in the chat. Idaho in the chat. Nembhard going to hand it off to Najee Marshall, and it's poked away by Maxey. Maxey had it running down the floor. If only he could have saved it. It's a 7-point game. 6 minutes to go here in the second. Let's go, guys. We're almost at 300 likes. Go down below. Hit the thumbs up button. Mods, I need y'all to drop them links in the chat, man. Follow us on all our socials. Here's Christie for three. Steps right into one. And all of a sudden, here we go. It's a 4-point game. Maxey guarded by Max Christie. Maxey drives the lane, and he was fouled. So it's going to be Tyrese Maxey going to the line for two. Woodstown NJ in the chat. Pensalkin NJ in the chat. What else we got up in here, man? South Jersey in the building. Great show. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. And Maxey going to knock down the first at the line. If you do enjoy these shows, we do it every single game, pregame, live game, postgame, all into one show, one stream. You don't have to go anywhere. We go from the pregame, we transition right into the live game, and then into the postgame. And all of our postgames are available on podcast platforms as well. Free throws go to the line for Tyrese Maxey. Maxey now up to 14, 4, and 6. Could he be on triple-double watch? Christie going to drive the lane. Had it poked away out of bounds. Going to stay with the Dallas Mavericks. 5:34 to go here in the second. Maxey to the line. We're in the bonus. Make them pay, says Estelle. Also, shout out to all the channel members, man. Really, thank you guys for always supporting the show. Really appreciate it, man. Here's Anthony Davis working against Andre Drummond. Dribbles with the left hand, drives, had it poked, and another foul. Quentin Grimes is signaling over to Nick Nurse to review it. We'll see if they do. Keep in mind, I am a one-man show. I produce the show. I do the show. So, you know, we're doing everything at once. All I ask is that you support the grind. Simple as that. I'm going to drop some of my handles here in the chat. Y'all can check them out. How do we feel, man? How are we feeling about this game so far? How are we feeling about this game? And the second free throw is going to be missed. 48-43, 5:20 to go here in the second. Tyrese Maxey over to Paul George. One bounces to Drummond. And Drummond traveled, I think. Fighting for daylight in the chat. What's up, brother? Estelle, what's good? Philly Shad, what's up? Shout out to the members, man. Shout out to the channel members. Consider becoming a member in 2026. You do it today. By the end of the year, you'll have that Fire Take Goat badge. Here's Cooper Flag dealing with 2 fouls right now. Cooper Flag switched on to Maxey. They leave him wide open. A miscommunication, and Flag cannot hit the 3. And then Anthony Davis is shoved to the ground. I believe the foul is going to be on Andre Drummond. So he is going to pick up number 2 off the bench in 5 minutes. So we might end up seeing some Adem Bona in this game again. Anthony Davis going to dribble drive against Drummond, goes up. So it wasn't a shooting foul last time. This time he gets the bucket to go. It's a 3-point lead for the 76ers. 4:40 to go in the second. Maxey, the quick burst of speed right to the rim, up and in. It's a 5-point game. 4:35 to go. Davis got his pocket picked by Maxey. Here come the 76ers starting to turn up the dial defensively. Cooper Flag guarded by Paul George. Paul George guarded by Cooper Flag. Paul George step back 3. Can't get the bounce. Drummond, the offensive rebound, puts it up and in. Drum God. Let's go, baby. Here's the dribble drive down the other end. Max Christie kicks it out. Here's Nembhard going baseline. Nembhard under the rim. He turns. He spins. Nembhard to Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag against Quentin Grimes. He's going to chuck up for 3. Can't get it to go. Sixers pick it up. Maxey up the floor. Grimes all the way. Lays it up and in. Beautiful transition play. 3:40 to go here in the second. A 3-ball from Nembhard. He answers. So it goes from 9 right back down to 6. 3:30 to go here in the second quarter. 6-point game. Maxey, Grimes, Paul George, VJ Edgecombe, and Andre Drummond. Maxey gets the switch on to Nembhard. Maxey thinking 3, finds VJ. VJ dribble drive against Max Christie. Oh, he was going for the poster. He was hit midair by Anthony Davis, but VJ wanted the money. Ooh, I like that confidence. Let's go, chat. The more you guys interact in the live chat, the more fun this is. We have over 600 people watching this live right now. So do me a favor, just one favor. If you respect the grind, if you want to start off a great year with us, go down below, hit the thumbs up button. All right, we're almost to 300. Hit that thumbs up, hit that sub button. Here comes Dominic Barlow and Joel Embiid back in. We have 3:15 remaining in the first half. See if the 76ers can close out this half strong. Drop a New Year's resolution in the chat. Do you guys still do those? What's your New Year's resolution? BJ going to knock down at the line. 56-48. Here's the dribble, the drive. Cooper Flag against Quentin Grimes. Kicks to Washington. Washington in the corner. Can't get it to go. Sixers pushing the pace once again. I like how fast they're playing right now. Grimes, Embiid. Embiid one-on-one. Dumps it to Grimes. Grimes thinking. Top of the arc for 3. And got it. That is what I'm talking about, Q-Dot. I challenged him before the game, and here he is stepping up big time. Flag going to find Anthony Davis. Davis has been limited so far tonight. Davis puts up the mid-range, can't get it to go. Well, we have a foul on the rebound. Don't tell me it's on Barlow again. It's going to be number 3 on Dominic Barlow. He just came back in the game. 3 fouls in 5 minutes for Dom Barlow. Not his best showing. Cooper Flag going to knock down the first. Both teams in the bonus. I hit the like to reach 300. We got 300. Let's go. Drop those yes, sirs in the chat. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Someone said New Year's resolution, Najee Marshall for 12. Dude, that's great. I know we have like a gambling community here that just tunes in every game now. If you're a part of that, say me in the chat. Let's get a roll call going. VJ Edgecombe. Ooh, he almost finished the spin. Somehow gets off the ground, puts it up. Got it and one. Are you kidding me? Highlight play, VJ Edgecombe. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh, man. That was unbelievable, man. Unbelievable heads-up play by VJ Edgecombe. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. He missed the free throw, but I don't even care, man. Joel Embiid blocked Cooper Flag. Joel Embiid just blocked another shot. I mean, I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. Drop the yes, sirs, man. Then I want to tell you, try to break down what VJ Edgecombe just did. Yes, sir. Joel Embiid just blocked Cooper Flag. Yo, this is crazy, man. Here's the dribble, the pull-up, the midi. Nembhard gets it to go. Dude, I'm so excited right now. Drop the Embiid emojis too, man. Drop the Embiid emojis. This is crazy. Let's wake up the freaking neighbors again. Embiid is foul. Why not? Let's wake them up one more time, man. Holy crap. Holy crap, man. Yes, sir. Wow. So VJ Edgecombe, he dribbled to the rim. He went up and missed the shot, right? It was like a nice little spin, and he tried to like gather and go up, and he missed it, right? And he was on the ground. And all of a sudden, I don't know who it was. I think it was Anthony Davis. The ball went through his hands, and VJ got right up off the ground, and the ball fell in his arms. But it was such a heads-up play to like keep his attention on that, get up. So he gets up, the ball falls into his lap, and then he goes up in one motion and gets fouled for an and one. I mean, that is just, you don't see that kind of heads-up play from a rookie often. You don't see that kind of play often, man. That was just so high IQ right there, man. And Joel Embiid looks fantastic right now. Wow, man. Joel going to knock down a pair at the line. All of a sudden, the Sixers have an 11-point lead. It is 63-52. Sixers are 11 of 19 in the second quarter. Here's the dribble, the drive. PJ Washington fouled by Embiid and one. Sixers are outscoring the Mavericks by 14 points in this quarter alone. We got almost 700 people watching us live. Welcome into the show. Do me a favor, like and subscribe. Thank you for being here. Get us to 400 likes now, man. Y'all are crushing it. Y'all are crushing it, man. Busy says the broadcast is boring. RB blows him out of the water. Yo, for a second, Busy, I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, damn. New year, new Busy, throwing shots. But hey, no, I hear you. Guys, we try to make this way more entertaining. No offense to the TV broadcast or anybody else. But you come into this chat, we make it interactive and fun. You know, we bring you the passion, man. Not sitting up here in a suit and tie, just trying to have fun. Joel lays it up and in. Joel is cooking, man. Holy crap. 14-3 right now. 14-3. Here's Cooper Flag. Guys, if this all comes together, man, I know it's a small sample size, but I'm starting to get really excited. Flag dumps it off, the give and go. Anthony Davis, Cooper Flag, executed perfectly. Executed to perfection. That was beautiful. 35 seconds to go here in the second. Joel Embiid again. He's got PJ Washington. They're going to bring a double team. Skip pass. Now up top to Grimes. Grimes back to VJ in the corner for three. Cha-ching! This is how the offense should look, man. Yo. This is the crap I've been waiting to see, man. So for all you little fanboys that are like, you've been hating on Joel Embiid. No, this is what I wanted to see. This is my King Joel. This is who I know, man. This is who I know. Cooper Flag, pull up two. Can't get it to go. Maxey just ran into VJ Edgecombe. They're going to say it's out on the Sixers. 1.8 to go. This is what I've been waiting to see, man. Three ball off balance. Can't get it at the buzzer. Woo, what a half of basketball, man. What a half of basketball. Wow. Welcome into the Sixers Game Day Live show presented by our great friends at National University. Shout out to NU. And shout out to Sleeper. Listen, man, hope you didn't go to sleep here on New Year's, right? Maybe you were out partying last night and you're tired and you're like, should I stay up and watch the Sixers? Hopefully you are. Because right now, what we are seeing, man, is absolute brilliance from the 76ers offensively. They have 68 points at halftime. They were on a 17-4 run in the second quarter. They end up outscoring the Dallas Mavericks 41-24 in the second quarter. But again, beyond the stats and the box score watchers, I'm just watching this game tonight and I'm like, yo, it's starting to click, man. Give me one word in the chat right now, as we always do here to start our halftime segment. Give me one word. Sum up this game in one word, man. Sum up this game in one word. Here's my word, man. Chemistry. Potential. That's my word, man. Foreshadow. Because let me tell you something, man. And I know us Sixer fans do this a lot, and it's been an up and down season, and it's been a roller coaster, right? If this team starts to finally build some chemistry, I mean, this could be a dangerous team. But why are they doing this? Because they're finally playing a little more consistently together. This is the second time all season that Joel Embiid has played 2 games in a 3-day span. And there's no coincidence that it correlates directly to the offense looking better. I'm just very impressed because, I mean, we'll talk about it more, man, but Joel's got 14, Maxey has 16, VJ has 14, and PG has 12. Why can't they play like this more? Like, why can't this be the norm? Everybody's eating. Everybody's involved. You got the two-man game going on. I mean, that's beautiful basketball, man. Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, give me one word in the chat to describe this game. I'm very impressed right now. I'm very impressed. Is this the best that you've seen these guys look together so far this season? I mean, I know we're only one half into the game, right? Still another half to play. They got to keep it up, but so far, man, this is fun. This is fun, man. Between Maxey, Edgecombe, Embiid, and George, they have what, 30, 44, 56 points? 56 of the 68 coming from the big four. Wow. All right, man. My word of the night is chemistry because they're finally building it, and this is what it should look like. So give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts in the live chat right now. Let's see. We got teamwork, cohesiveness. I like that. Tempo, ball movement, evolution. Great word, Dom. Great word. Astonishing, says Shazy. Another great word. This is kind of astonishing. I'm not going to lie. But this is what I've wanted to see all season, man. So for the people that have called us haters and we want to, we're demanding too much in this, like this is what I've been waiting to see. This is really, really nice so far. But yeah, man, we'll talk more about it on the other side. Let's see, gelling, great word. Revitalize, I like that. Cohesive, synchronization, exhilarating. I like that, man. Processed. All right, man. We will get back to it on the other side. We'll give you a little analysis of what is going on and why this team is playing so well and what they need to do to keep it up in the second half. So we'll get to all that, man. But real quick, got to give a huge shout out to our partners over at Sleeper. Once again, shout out to Sleeper. Download and sign up. Use the code PhillyTake. Get a 100% deposit match up to $100. We have a lot of people asking about certain picks in the chat. Well, here's your opportunity to get in on the fun. We made these picks before the game. We had Maxey with a free one over points, rebounds, assists at 0.5. That's an easy one. VJ Edgecombe over 14.5. He's already at 14. We had Cooper Flag over 6.5 boards. He's at 2. And PJ Washington under 13.5 points. And he is currently at 5. So right now, we're on a good pace in this game. RB going into 2026 was on fire, and here we are to start off the new year. If you want to make your picks and have fun and watch the game with Inside the Game and participate, download the Sleeper app. Use the code PhillyTake. Get a 100% deposit match up to $100. And, of course, terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Operational in over 25 states. And please gamble responsibly. All right, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on in this half? Why are the 76ers playing so well? Let's pull up the team stats. Let's take a look at some of these bad boys. All right, and I need everybody to hit the thumbs up button. Get us to 1,000 likes, man. Let's go. Let's see. 76ers are out-rebounding a team for the first time in as long as I can remember. 76ers are out-shooting another team for the first half, for the first time in a long time. Even though they're only shooting 32% from three, they were a lot better in that second quarter. They are moving the ball well. The 76ers have done a really good job not turning the ball over the last 4 or 5 games. They're at 3 turnovers at halftime, which is amazing. 76ers are doing their thing, man. And it was really the Mavericks who were dominating for most of this game. Mavericks were doing their thing, man. And the Sixers turned it on in the second quarter. They outscored them 41-24. And I just thought that, again, the allocation of touches was very beautiful because you had a lot of two-man game with Maxey and Embiid. I thought Embiid did a great job getting rid of the basketball. Paul George looked horrible in the first 5 minutes of the game, got taken out, came back, and he's really been solid since. He's a plus 12 in 16 minutes. Dominic Barlow, 3 fouls in 6 minutes. He was a non-factor, but then here comes the bench, and Quentin Grimes has been fantastic off the bench. He has 8 points, 4 boards, and 2 blocks in 19 minutes off the bench. Nurse went to more of those smaller three-guard lineups, trying to up the tempo a bit. Jabari Walker didn't do much coming off the bench, but yeah, I thought Grimes looked really solid, and I said before this game, like they needed a good Grimes game, and here he is producing, right? Drummond was on and off, you know, I mean, it's normal Drummond experience, but it really is just the starters, man. Like, I'm so elated with what I'm seeing right now. I mean, you saw the Joel Embiid little half spin from the free throw line, drives the lane, you know, puts it up. I mean, that was beautiful. You saw Joel Embiid get a block on Cooper Flagg. You saw Paul George go downhill with a one-handed tomahawk dunk. I think that was his first of the season, maybe second. And yeah, I mean, just the way the offense is operating, they're getting chemistry. They're learning how to play off each other. And again, I don't think it's a coincidence that this is the 6th time they've played together, but they've played now back-to-back games together. I think they've played 3 out of the last 4 together. So I think there's a direct correlation there. And I love what I'm seeing. Now we'll see how it keeps up in the second half. Their defense was on and off in that first half, but you put up 68 points in a half, it's going to be hard to beat you. Thought VJ got going late there. He tried to posterize Anthony Davis. I just love the confidence they're playing with right now. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Let's see what the chat is saying. Hopefully Embiid doesn't have to play a lot of minutes again. Maxey cross on Caleb was nasty. Yeah, that was another thing. Highlight play for Tyrese Maxey. Grimes slowly coming back to life. Yeah, Joel's moving around good, man. I like what I'm seeing. Q-Dot and PG came around the latter part of the second quarter. RB, you get impressed too fast. Then we got the party pooper KZ coming in. Listen, man, new year. I ain't responding to people like you, bro. You're an idiot, though. I'm allowed to get excited with the big 3 playing the way they are. I don't get impressed or not impressed too fast. I call each game as it happens. I tell you all exactly what I'm seeing. You don't have to agree with me, but that was the best half that the big 3 has played together this season. So if I'm getting overreactive and getting too hype, oh well. I'm excited because that was the best half they've played together this season. So that's how I feel. You don't have to agree with it. The facts are the facts. They put up 56 points combined with the 4 of them. Dom says, VJ is oozing with confidence. Vincent says there's absolutely a direct correlation. For sure, man. For sure. Linnell says, we got the talent, RB. We have to put it together. Well, the way you put it together is you play games. You play more games together. You learn each other's tendencies. And it's funny, you know, people are saying I'm being overreactive. I literally just said last quarter, let me not get too hype until the end of the game or, you know, till we see it more. But after watching that first half, you absolutely have to be excited about the way that they played together. They're looking a lot more confident together. Now, again, this one game is not going to dictate everything else, but it's a great step in the right direction. KZ, I'm sorry for calling you an idiot, but, you know, you come in here and you got to poop on the party every time, man. I don't know what the point of that is, man. I don't understand. Like, what's the point of that? You come in after the best half of the season and you start complaining. Like, what's the point of that, bro? Ant says, looking very cohesive this game. Our bench seems to be a bit warmed down. With Oubre and Waffer returning, we can be a nice team, especially if Grimes and McCain can get going consistently. Especially if they can get going consistently. Well, we want to be optimistic. Life sucks otherwise, although being optimistic about the Sixers let us down for 15 years. All right, man. I'm going to go take a halftime break. Here's what I'll say in response to that comment, Frank. Listen, man, you don't think the Sixers have pained all of us, man? Of course they have. But if you're going to be one of those people, right, that anytime they do anything good, you're like, yeah, well, I can't get excited about it, then don't watch until the playoffs, right? And if you're on the flip side, if you're one of those people that say, you know, anytime they do something bad, well, you know, I can't get excited about it, blah, 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 you know, or the flip side, whatever, right? Like if they do something good and you're like, I can't believe it until I see it in the playoffs, then don't watch till the playoffs. And on the other side, if you can't get excited about anything at all, then again, don't watch until the playoffs, right? The season has ups and downs. Every game is a different story. That's why I find it so funny when, you know, I put up a post-game clip on Instagram and then people are like, how dare you change your opinion from last game? Yeah, because last game was a different game, right? like last game, different things happened in this game. It's funny, man. It's funny. But anyway, best half of the season that I've seen out of the big three. And we'll see what happens, man. See what happens. All right, y'all. 600 plus in the chat. Like the show right now. Get us to 500 likes. Sub to the show. Continue to grow the community. And we will be back in just a few moments. And we'll get ready for the second half. What do you guys think? Who is going to win this game? Will the Sixers hold on or will the Mavs make a comeback? Give me your thoughts in the chat. We'll be right back. All right, man, we are back. My bad. Must have been a quick halftime, probably because it's a late game. Got a foul anyway. Let's pick up right where we left off. So I missed about 40 seconds. So we had we didn't have anything really. Missed jumper by Joel, missed jumper by Paul George, and a missed jumper by Nemhard. So we have PJ Washington at the line for two. First one's going to be good. Sixers had an 11-point lead at halftime. This team has not operated with a lead for a lot of the season. Casey says Dallas has 200 stars and a rookie leading them. I'm sorry for not jumping for joy beating them. All right, man. Like I said, my bad. You know, I got to not read comments like that are going to, you know, stir me up, you know, is what it is. We all have different opinions. New year, new me, I guess. But while you say the Mavericks have injured stars, I could say the Sixers team has been injured the whole damn season. So there's my rebuttal to that. And Anthony Davis is playing tonight, by the way. Here's a 3-ball from Max Christie, and it is short. Here's Tyrese Maxey working against Washington. Joel Embiid at the top of the arc, scanning the floor, kicks to Barlow. Barlow for 3. Cha-ching! Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, chat. I want to see some fire emojis in the chat, man. Get us going. Here's the dribble and the drive. And there goes Max Christie. He's a really good, solid player. He was in that trade last year, and a lot of people didn't really take a look at him, but I think he has a bright future. I think he's like early 20s. Good player. Here's Paul George, steps back, spins, nowhere to go, lost the ball, picked it up, and it's a travel. I got to be, like I said, I got a lot better this past year at not responding to some of the trolls. I got to keep getting better at it. At the end of the day, man, it can only do what I can do. Same thing with y'all, man. So shout out to the best community in the world. Let's keep shouting out the people that are supporting us. Mavs going to turn it right back over. This is a chance for the 76ers, who are the worst third quarter team in the NBA, to come out here and get a big lead. See if they can do it. We have over 600 people in the live chat. Welcome in to the 76ers Game Day live show. We do it every single game, man. Hit that thumbs up for us and sub to the channel. Do it all season and throughout the playoffs. Here's Maxey to Embiid. Embiid behind or under the legs pass again. Maxey a 3, left it short. They did that last game and it worked. That's a beautiful sequence, despite not scoring the ball. Here's Anthony Davis at the top, guarded by Tyrese Maxey. Davis gets doubled by Barlow. Here's Cooper Flag. Pump fakes, goes downhill, lost it. Poked by Barlow. Barlow going all the way. Tried to poster Anthony Davis. He was fouled en route to the bucket. Woo! Dominic Barlow wanted everything on that one. He wanted all that. I'm a Dom Barlow stan, man. This guy, I mean, on a 2-way contract has been just so valuable this season, man. Sixers finally have the power forward thing figured out. They just need to be healthy, man. First one is good. They just need to be healthy. I was thinking the other day, right? Because we're going to start making trade videos and stuff. I don't even know who they should trade for. They just need to be healthy, man. Barlow going to knock down the second. 2 of 2 at the line. 13-point game now. Dom Barlow still guarding Cooper Flag. He has 3 fouls. Needs to be careful. Cooper Flag going to find Max Christie. Pulls up mid-range and hits. 73-62. Here's Paul George. George going to wing it over to Maxey. Turning the corner. Goes downhill. Had it poked away. Here come the Mavs. 3-on-3. Washington. Christie all the way. Dumps it. Cooper Flag under the rim. Ball getting batted around. They're going to say it is Mavericks ball. 8:11 to go here in the third. We are the #1 independent platform covering the 76ers. Give us some love, man. Support our show. Support our family and become a part of it. VJ pokes it away. Give me that, he said. VJ going all the way. Lays it up and in. Yeah, VJ. Woo! Nice play, man. Steal in the coast to coast. Here's a 3-ball missed. Maxey picks it up. You see how fast this team can get down the floor, man? So beautiful. Joel at the top of the arc finds a cutting PG. Kicks to the corner. Barlow for 3. This time he can't get it to fall. 75-62 is our score. Here comes Max Christie. Kicks it out to Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg against Paul George, one of his idols growing up. Cooper Flagg off balance, missed it. AD, the board goes up and lays it in. Nice second chance opportunity there for Anthony Davis. 75-64. Here's Tyrese Maxey going to find Joel Embiid. Joel guarded by Anthony Davis. 7:10 to play. Joel going to pump fake. Now finds VJ in the corner. Up to Maxey. Maxey downhill. Floats it up. Left it short. Cooper Flagg the rebound all the way up the floor. Klay Thompson blocked by VJ Edgecombe. But they're going to say it's a goaltend. Nick Nurse is going to call a timeout. I wonder if he's going to challenge that. We'll see, man. Hey, before we get back into it, man, and members, drop those fires in the chat. I want to see the chat get going. We're going to see who the MVP of the chat is here in just a second. But before we do that, got to give some love to our great partners over at National University. Ladies and gentlemen, got to tell you about the new scholarship that National University is offering. It is called the Year of You Scholarship. Here to start the new year, right? New year, new you. They will grant students up to $6,000 annually with this scholarship alone toward your bachelor's or your master's degree. They are invested in your education, and applying to the Year of You Scholarship could get you up to an additional $6,000 per year. New year and new goals. Shout out to National University. Like I always say, man, it's hard to have the time nowadays to do extra things, and a lot of people want to level up, especially in this economy nowadays. They want to get that next degree, that next job position, that promotion, but they don't have the time to go back to school. That's where NU comes in handy. They offer online courses, quick 4 and 8 week classes that help you balance your work life and your school life. You get to start sooner and finish faster. So listen, man, even if you have all these other responsibilities, you can go to school with NU. They are one of the largest private nonprofit universities in the U.S., 50,000 plus students, 250,000 plus grads, and with over 150 degree programs, they have all of the resources that you need. Check them out. National University, link down in the description or in the chat, or go to nationaluniversity.com. NU, where you can juggle school with everything else life has to offer. All right, man, it's time to see who the MVP of the chat is. Next 60 seconds, go. Let's see who can drop the most comments in the chat. Let's go. I don't know if Nick Nurse challenged it or not. We'll see when we come back here. Probably not. Probably not. See my guy John Monroe in the chat. What's up, John? What's up, Philly Shad? Mr. Scum? Cool J, what's good? Busy B, what's good? 50 tons, shout out to you, my guy. Let's go, man. I think it's a normal timeout. Yeah, it probably is. I just didn't know because he had called timeout right after, but he probably wanted to break any type of run. So, we'll see. Shout out Don Boyle in the chat. Shout out to Asia Roberson. What's up, Asia? Busy B, Cool J. Let's go. All the MVPs in the chat tonight. Yeah. Got this chat on fire. Hook it. Shout out to all the MVPs, man. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody, man. Sixers got to get going here in the third quarter. EJ, speaking of which, goes right downhill into the rim, gets it to go. It's an 11-point game. We're almost halfway into this third quarter. Mavs aren't doing much. Sixers aren't doing much. Here's Cooper Flagg, finds a cutting AD, floats one up, can't get it to fall. Maxey up the floor to Embiid. Embiid's moving pretty well up the floor, I will say. Grimes for 3, too much on that one. So it looks like Paul George came off the floor. Nurse probably going to roll with that staggered lineup again. He'll put Paul George back in when he takes him beat out. I like that. Great management by Nick Nurse. Clay's going to miss the three, and here come the 76ers. Maxey up the floor. Maxey coming around a screen. One bounce. Joel Embiid kicks out to the corner. VJ for three. No good. Barlow tried to pick it up. Slipped right out of his hands. Here's Klay Thompson on the other end for three. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Kicks out to the wing. PJ Washington for three. That's short. VJ the board. Here come the Sixers again. Maxey flying it up the floor in transition. Now he's going to reset. Take it back up top. Joel has it. Thinking three. Joel pops a triple. And he airballed it. John Moreau, what's up, bro? Happy New Year, man. 650 people in the chat. Get us to 400 likes. We are almost there. 5 more to go. 5 more to go. Here's PJ Washington going to cross over. He drives. He goes up through contact. They're going to get Barlow again. That's number 4 on Dominic Barlow. I don't know why Maxey didn't finish that play. I agree, Busy. I don't know why Maxey didn't go full head of steam. Try to get the foul at least. First one go to the line for PJ Washington. We got 400. Woo! Wake them up. Yes, sir. Y'all are firing me up to begin this new year, man. Y'all are firing me up. 2 of 2 at the line. Good for Dallas. Barlow now with 4 fouls. Has to be careful. Has to be careful. Maxey going to find Joel Embiid. Here's the pump fake. Oh, nice backdoor cut. VJ couldn't handle it. Butterfingers. Klay Thompson up the floor to Williams. Drives, goes up, and it rolled around and fell out. No can do for Brandon Williams. Maxey for 3. It's good. Tyrese Maxey. Brandon Williams dumps it down to Marshall, who gets one to go on the floater. 10-point game, 4:40 to go here in the third. Maxey guarded by Najee Marshall. Maxey gets the switch, finds Joel. Back to Maxey. Great ball movement. Maxey for 3. It's in and out. I like how they're moving the ball, though, and I've noticed teams are putting lengthier athletic wings on Tyrese Maxey, and Maxey just stuffed. Who was that? Brandon Williams going to the rim. They called it a foul. Maxey is shaking his head in disbelief. I have to, at least off the first glance, agree with Tyrese Maxey. Looked like he had all ball there. Let's see it again. Oh, that is all ball, bro. That is all ball. How in the world did they call that one? Nurse is not going to challenge it. That did not look like a foul to me personally. $80-71. Here comes Adem Bona into the game. So Nurse opting to go with the more bouncy athletic center here in the third quarter. And the second one is good for Brandon Williams. So it's 80-72. 4:20 to go here in the third. There's the dribble and the drive. Tyrese Maxey goes right up and in at the cup. Maxey not even letting the defense get set. 4:05 to go here in the third. Thompson around a screen. Now the other way. Here's Najee Marshall. Marshall going to spin, find Klay Thompson. Gafford finds a cutting Klay. Reverse lay, can't get it. Sixers up the floor. Paul George. Jared McCain back in for 3. No good. Mavs have it and they're running. Williams to Thompson. Klay all the way. Gafford through traffic and gets it to go. And the Dallas Mavericks are slowly but surely climbing back in. Climbing back in. Tyrese Maxey dribbling downhill, drives. Maxey scoops it up, got it to roll in. Hung on the railing and it fell. Tyrese Maxey continuing attack on the buckets. 84-74. Klay Thompson catch and shoot three. That's no good. And here come the 76ers. 10-point lead. Paul George to Quentin Grimes. Grimes dribbling, passes. Bona into the paint, goes up, missed the layup, gets it back, puts it up, and this time it goes. Bona on the second attempt off his own rebound. Here come the Dallas Mavericks, trailing by 12. Crossover, the step back, the drive. Williams, fouled by Paul George. We have a timeout on the floor, 86-74. 800-plus people in the live chat. Welcome into the family. This is your first time watching us. Thank you so much for being here. Like the show, subscribe to the show, and welcome to the family. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not joined our family, what are you doing, man? Appreciate y'all so much, man. Good crowd in here tonight. Good matchup. Sixers need this W. I know the Mavs need it too, but see what happens, man. We do this every single game. We do other games as well. So welcome in and thank you for being here. Man, update your scoreboard. You must be new here, bro. It's all good. I'll give you some slack. Must be your first time here. We got Karen in the chat, Busy B in the chat, 50 tons in the chat, and another great channel member, Dom Boyle, says, hit the like button. Appreciate y'all moderators, man. Definitely encourage people, to interact, do their thing. That's what I need y'all for, man. Keep this chat rocking and rolling. It's going to be a good game, man. Could the Sixers actually break off in the fourth quarter and blow them out like we requested? Could this be a new year, new us? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. Karen says, you're so funny, RB. You must be new here. They must be new, And like I said, I got to do a better job at, sometimes I just, like, if you guys saw what this looked like on the back end, you'd be like, whoa. Like, it is a lot of moving parts. Especially as a one-man show, no producer. I am the producer. But yeah, like sometimes I'm just going back and forth. I'm looking at different things and I happen to look at the chat and I just see a comment like that and I read it out because it's in my nature, man. I'm trying to show as much love as I can to the chat. I'm trying to read out as many as I can, but I also have to realize, right? Like there's definitely streamers out there that don't read any comments or they only read members. And sometimes I'm like, maybe I should do that as well. So I don't get sucked into comments like that. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But sometimes it's just the first thing I see, and it's hard, man. But like I said, man, we're working on something cool. We're working on something cool, man. Facts, Karen. One-man band. One-man band. Philly Shad says, finish the road trip with a W. That'd be nice, man. Dom says, seriously, should be at 500. We should. We should, man. It is what it is. Aries, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Haddonfield says, you're killing it, RB. F the trolls. That's a fact, man. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Why are we showing a Furkan game winner? Yo, why are we showing a Furkan Korkmaz game winner? Did I miss something? And you know what's crazy? Last game on the trivia question, Furkan Korkmaz was one of the answers. Maybe they're watching the Philly Take Game Day live show. Am I missing something? I turned back to the broadcast and they're showing a Furkan Korkmaz game winner. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. Furkan Korkmaz isn't even in the NBA anymore. Okay, I think they were doing a trivia question, and the answer was Furkan. Yo, NBC Philly is copying the Sixers Game Day live show. NBC Philly might be watching our show because their answer to their trivia question was Furkan Korkmaz. And ours was Furkan Korkmaz last game. That's crazy, man. What team is Korkmaz on? No team. I think he's back in Turkey. First one good at the line for Daniel Gafford. All right, let's get a vibe check of the Sixer Nation up in here, man. Drop some blue and red in the chat. Members, drop those 76ers emojis. Question is, who was the last Sixer to hit a game-winning bucket with less than 2 seconds? Honestly, man, that's not even correct. They got to fact check their trivia because right off the top of my head, I can tell you I've called about 5 game winners since that Furkan shot. I didn't even call that Furkan shot. That was before I did YouTube. I called Joel Embiid hitting that game winner against Toronto in the playoffs. That was fire, man. That was one of the best calls I've ever had. If you guys were here during that playoff series and you were here when Joel hit that game winner and he goes flying the plane around Canada, oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. BJ Edgecombe coming around a screen. Sixers lead by 10. Here's Joel Embiid. Joel, jab step. Let's go. Attack. Attack. Joel puts it up. Got it. Let's go, man. Big time shot, Joe. Big time shot. Cooper Flag guarded by Quentin Grimes. Here is, who's that? Williams, step back, got it to go. For a second, I thought that was, who am I thinking of? Hardy, right? Hardy? Jaden Hardy. Wait, is that Jaden Hardy? Jaden Hardy just came in the game. That wasn't him, but he is in the game for the first time. My bad. That name just popped in my head. I was like, I remember him. I thought he was playing more, man. He was a really good player a couple years ago. There is Jaden Hardy for 3, and there he is. There's a 3-ball from Jaden Hardy, just as I say that. It's like I can predict the future. It is now a 7-point game, 88-81. Here's VJ Edgecombe coming around a screen. Dribble driving against Cooper Flag. Finds Joel. Joel with a nice little euro. Joel puts it up and in. Back to a 9-point game. Sixers have definitely cooled off here in the third, but still with a controlling lead right now. They need a big stop here. 20 seconds to go in the third. Flag going to find Jaden Hardy. Goes up against McCain. Nice defense. And they call a late whistle. Nick Nurse can't believe it. Jared McCain can't believe it. I don't know, man. Still over 800 people in here, man. Hit the thumbs up button right now. Let's go. We're halfway to 500. You do this all the time, you jinx in favor. I really do, man. It's my fault. My bad. My bad. This fourth quarter is going to be very telling, though. First free throw is good. Let's go, chat. Y'all are crushing it tonight, man. Keep that energy going. Get us to 50.3K. Get us there. RB, we should ban every Knicks fan from the chat. Honestly, y'all just have to stop responding to them, man. They just want attention. You know, they're a needy fan base and they're not secure within themselves. So they come here and they try to make themselves feel better. Don't give them the energy, man. Simple as that. EJ drives downhill. 2 seconds. What a finish with the left hand. The fish fillet from VJ Edgecombe. And that is how we end the third quarter. So an exclamation point there on what was a pretty dull quarter. But the 76ers lead it by 9 as we go to the fourth quarter. It is 92-83. Sixers right on league average with their third quarter scoring. 24 points in that third. Only 26 for the Mavs, though. But that is where we are at. Heading to the fourth quarter. I'm going to take a quick stretch break for 30 seconds, and we'll hear a word from our partners, and we'll be right back.
Meet my dad. National University supports all his ANDs with flexible online courses. He can be a student and catch bad guys on the internet and teach me how to hit a curveball and serve his country. He's an ANDer. National University supporting all your ANDs.
Sixers Game Day Live Show, fourth quarter coming up, 92-83. Can the Sixers do it? Yo, could they actually blow this game out and win a blowout? I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible, to be honest. But I feel very confident in them winning the game. Listen, man, if you guys are new to the family, man, like the show right now, get us up to 500 and hit that sub button. We do this every game, man. We do this every game. Pre-game, live game, post-game. We'll be live for the post-game show right after this. We'll head right into the post-game. So don't go anywhere. Busy says, I don't understand the negativity. I really don't either. I mean, if you're complaining about this right now, like, what's the point, man? What's the point, man? Sixers are playing fine right now. They need to finish it off, though. But I don't know, man. They're playing good so far. Somebody said, I've been wanting a fish fillet. Thank you for the something. The comments are jumping, man, but that's funny. Low-key, don't remember the last time we blew a team out. That's a great point. I'm going to say it was against... It just happened like 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks ago. I forget who it was. I'm going to say like the Wizards, maybe. Who was it? Let's see. They beat the Bucks by 15. And then the Wizards. Hey, I was kind of right. Wizards by 19, Bucks by 15. 2 blowouts ago was the Wizards. Sometimes, you know, when you cover all these games back to back, they get all mushed up into the same, you know, and I forget. $2 super chat from Bernard McCoy. Thank you so much, Bernard. Appreciate you, man. RB, they seem a little tired. Bring it home. Yeah, as long as they stay level here in the fourth quarter, they should be able to win this game. Dallas Mavericks are a very interesting team. Like, they have talent on the floor. I'm surprised Anthony Davis has only 9 shot attempts. But honestly, as I think about this game in real time and as I'm calling this game, I think Joel Embiid has been more of a paint presence in this game. Like, for once, I think Joel's interior presence is really affecting the game. I like what I'm seeing. By the way, Tyrese Maxey is on triple-double watch. Here's Jared McCain, a corner 3. Can't get it to go. That's a tough miss, man. That's a tough miss. Here's Cooper Flagg, guarded by Dominic Barlow. It's Maxey, McCain, Grimes, Barlow, and B to start the fourth. Jaden Hardy dumps it to Gafford, and Gafford has a wide-open dunk, flushes it home with 2 hands, and now it's a 5-point game all of a sudden. For the Mavericks, it is Jaden Hardy, Cooper Flagg, Brandon Williams, Najee Marshall, and Daniel Gafford to begin the fourth. Maxey on the give and go, lays it right up and in. Tyrese Maxey taking over the fourth. And then a foul on the other end, and it's going to be Najee Marshall. Did they give him an and one? I think they did. So, Mavs are coming out firing here in the fourth. Pokey, member for 1 month. Thank you so much, man. Says, yo, your streams really help keep me positive. Love y'all. Hey, much love, man. Drop a heart in the chat. Let's go, man. Glad we can put a smile on your face, man. Much love. Free throw is good, and now it is a 4-point ball game. Dominic Barlow now has 5 personals, 1 from being out of this game. And there goes Tyrese Maxey again. He's a man, he's a myth, he's a legend. Tyrese Maxey cannot be stopped. He is up to 27 points on the night. What did I say? He'd have 36? Getting closer. Cooper Flag up top to Brandon Williams. Williams for 3. It's in and out. And it's tapped away by VJ Edgecombe. Jason, 18 member for 15 months. What's up, Jason? I'm liking how the team is vibing so far. I agree, man. I agree. The vibes have been good. The chemistry is building. They finally played back-to-back games. I like it. Hardy misses the 3. Pokey says Happy New Year. Hey, Happy New Year, man, to you and everybody out there. Let's hope they can start off this new year with a W. Here's Maxey, the step back 3. Oh, just a little too much on it. I love his confidence, though, man. Hardy, the drive, the kick to the corner. Marshall hesitated. Now he drives into the paint. Barlow didn't want to pick up the 6th foul, so he kind of, pulled the hand away, and Marshall floats it in. It's a 4-point game. I'm trying to think about the lineup management right now. I'm a little confused, I will say. He's got Maxey and Embiid playing the whole 4th quarter, I guess. It's a little bit risky, in my opinion. Embiid steps back off 1 foot. What a shot by Joel Embiid, man. What a shot. Here's Cooper Flag, guarded by Dominic Barlow. Crossover behind the back, drives and kicks. Marshall into the paint, floats it up and left it short. It's out of bounds, going to stay with the Mavs. Yo, we need 35 more likes. Get us to 500. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Get us to 500 right now, man. 4th quarter cardiac Sixers. Fourth quarter is when the cardiac comes alive. 6-point game. Sixers stealed away. I will take off the scoreboard in a couple minutes. That way the score does not spoil at the end of the game. Here's Joel Embiid. Turns, spins in the paint, puts it up, missed it. Rebounded by Anthony Davis. Back in now for the Mavs. Marshall up the floor. And Najee Marshall with a disgusting dribble, spin, and lay. And he brings it back to a 4-point game. EJ Edgecombe at the top finds Tyrese Maxey. Maxey coming around the screen finds Joel Embiid. Joel, the pump fake. Joel jabbing, working against AD. He's got him going everywhere. Joel puts it up. What a shot! Let's freaking go, man. Sixers steal it away. Quentin Grimes has a free lane. Coast to coast and a slam. 8-point game. Marshall drives the lane, floats it up, missed it. 102-94, 8:10 to play here in Dallas. Maxey at the wing. Maxey coming around a screen. Joel's going to roll. Beautiful 2-man game. Joel pump fakes, puts it up. Can't get it to go that time. Barlow tried to get the board. It was poked away. Here comes Williams all the way down the lane, and he lays it with the left. 6-point game now. I know the Sixers are feeling this like, yo, we got to make this cardiac. That's how they're feeling right now. They're like, we got to make this cardiac. Maxey drives under the rim, takes it back out up top. Maxey to Embiid. They're letting Joel cook AD. Joel got it poked. And they call a foul on Barlow? Are you kidding me? No way. No way they called that a foul. How is that a foul, bro? Barlow is out of the game with 6 fouls. All right, man. 7:25 to go. Here's the dribble, the drive, and the block. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, Tyrese Maxey. Maxey is doing everything. Second block of the game for Tyrese Maxey. Maxey to VJ. VJ over to Grimes. Grimes for 3. Cha-ching! Yes, sir.
Yes,
here. 105-96. 9-point lead for the Sixers. Christie comes around a high screen from AD. Williams from the wing. Short. Davis, the rebound. It's blocked at the rim. Bona back in for Embiid. Embiid getting a rest. Maxey downhill against Williams. Floats it up. Got it to go off the bounce. Are you kidding me, Tyrese Maxey? Drop an MVP in the chat, man. Oh my gosh, man. Holy crap, bro. I want y'all to put some respect on Tyrese Maxey's name, bro. 29 points, 8 assists, 7 boards, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Are you kidding me? That is like an insane stat line, bro. Insane. Drop the MVPs in the chat, man. I just want to see MVPs in the chat, man. Put Maxey in the MVP convo. Crazy, man. What a leap. Speaking of MVPs, man, one more big shout out to our MVP partner of the show at National University. Man, if you want to be as great as Maxey is at hoops, man, and you want to level up, go to National University. Check them out. Online schooling, 4 and 8 week online courses, quick, helped to make you start sooner and finish faster and allow you to balance your life, whether you're working, taking care of a family, whatever it is. National University is one of the leading universities when it comes to online flexible schooling. They have a 50-year history of innovative learning and support models for working and non-traditional students. And right now, for a limited time, they are offering their brand new Year of You scholarship that will grant students up to $6,000 annually towards a bachelor's or master's degree. So if you want to become a master like Tyrese Maxey is on the floor right now, go check out National University, man. National University, where you can juggle school with everything else life has to offer. Let's take it home, boys and girls. Let's take it home, man. Let's take it home. Maxey, take us where we need to go, man. Take us where we need to go. This has been a crazy game, man. This has been a crazy game. And if Tyrese Maxey is not in the MVP convo, and I know he's probably not, and there's a lot of injuries going on right now, and I talked about that in my video yesterday. There's so much craziness with the talk about the awards, and now everybody's all up in arms because Joker got hurt, but never kept that energy when Joel Embiid got hurt. Anyway, put Tyrese Maxey in the MVP convo. Let's go, man. We need 6 more likes. Get us to 500. Hit that sub button. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Maxey's cooking, man. The dribble, the drive. Williams lays it in. 6:18 to go. I'm going to take the scoreboard off so that it doesn't spoil. Here's the dribble, the drive down the lane. VJ Edgecombe puts it up, can't get it to go. Mavs have it back. Williams going to stay in right now for Dallas. He dumps it to Anthony Davis. Davis guarded by Bona. Davis trying to back him down. Little drop step, nowhere to go. Fades away from 2. Can't get it to fall. Great defense on behalf of Adem Bona. Maxey to Paul George. Paul George to the corner. Grimes again. Grimes!
He's on fire!
I questioned Quentin Grimes, and here he is showing up. He's got 16 with 4 triples off the bench. Can we get some cute? Can you do a manual scoreboard so it matches? Yes, bro. Yes, I'm working on it, man. Trust me, it's on the way, bro. It's where we're working on it. I promise. 3 ball from Washington. He answers on the other end. It's a 9-point game again. Here we go. Here we go. It is 110 to 101. 5:07 to play. VJ to Paul George. Paul George against Anthony Davis, trying to create separation. PG at the mid-range. PG ISO? PG ISO, step back. PG gets it to go! Woo! Sixers do it to us. Let's go. Cooper flag, guarded by Adem Bono on the perimeter. What a thread of the needle pass. Here's Christie in the corner, a three, no good. VJ the board, what a rebound. Here come the Sixers pushing the pace. Now VJ's going to stop and reset. Maxey, VJ, Grimes, Bona, and PG. Embiid on the bench. Oh, Grimes with the crossover. Kicks it out to Maxey. Maxey for three. Cha-ching, man. 16th 30-plus point game of the season for Tyrese Maxey. Are you kidding me? 16 out of 32. He's got half the games with over 30 points. You're telling me Maxey shouldn't at least be in the MVP convo? Max Christie downhill, steps back. Christie can't get it to go. Maxey saves it. Nobody went for it. Mavs get another opportunity. A three from Christie, and he drills it. So it's 115 to 104 with 3:40 to go. Here we go. Maxey blowing by the defense, lays it up again. Can't get it to go this time. Davis the rebound. Sixers rush that possession, and it results in a Brandon Williams layup on the other end. Maxey's got to be able to knock that down, but overall, it has been the Tyrese Maxey quarter once again. Maxey up to 32. Drop the 30s in the chat, man. I feel like this is becoming a normal occurrence for Tyrese Maxey over 30 points, but drop the 30s in the chat. What a game, man. He should have been able to hit that layup, though. Trying to figure out what the run has been since sorry, give me 1 second. $16 30-plus point games, man, for Tyrese Maxey. Beautiful. Brilliant. But he should have hit that layup. I do agree with that. So Joel Embiid came out of the fourth quarter with how many minutes? Let's see. With 7:33 to go. So it's been 4 minutes, and it was a 6-point game. It's now a 9-point game. It was actually 13-13 in this quarter when Joel went out. And since they're on a, actually 10-10. So, I mean, it's been even, actually. It's actually been pretty even. Oh, we got 500 likes. Y'all didn't even let me know. Wake them up. Let's go.
Yes,
Woo!
sir.
Let's go, man. Y'all are crushing it, man. Appreciate y'all being in the chat, man. 500 of them things. And yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's bring it home, man. Let's bring it home. Woo. Let's bring it home, man. Tyrese Maxey, by the way, has 9 points in the third yet, or 9 points in the fourth. He had 7 in the third. Let's go, man. 3:16 to play. 115 to 106. Here's Tyrese Maxey again. Joel Embiid back in the game. They're going to leave Grimes in with the closing 5. Joel puts up the J, left it short. 3 minutes to go. 9-point lead for the 76ers. Can they close this out? Do the Mavs have any life in them left? Cooper Flagg to Brandon Williams. Drives and kicks. Davis has a free lane. Joel got caught ball watching. And it is a 7-point game. RB, do your neighbors actually get mad? Yeah, when we hit the like button enough and we piss them off, absolutely. Let's go, man. Mavs on a quick 7-0 run. Sixers need a bucket and a stop. Maxey turns, kicks it to Paul George, drives into the lane. Let's go. Paul George got it plucked. Wake up, PG. Flag to Williams. What a block by VJ Edgecombe at the rim. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. That just saved the momentum. What? Did he block that twice? He almost blocked. I think he might have blocked it twice. He blocked a double block from VJ? Here's a 3-ball from Dallas. They miss it. Paul George comes up with it. Wow. Dude, VJ always makes a clutch play, man. He always makes a clutch play. Here's Tyrese Maxey. 1:50 to go. Maxey to Grimes. Grimes for 3. Ching!
He's on fire!
Quentin Grimes is saying, give me my money. I'm not all the way washed. Let's go, Quentin Grimes. It is about time. Yes, sir. Grimes has 11 in the fourth quarter. Mavs are on the floor, and VJ wraps them up. I would run through a brick wall for VJ Edgecombe, man. That is the type of intensity that I'm talking about, bro. That is what I'm talking about, man. The guy wants to win at all costs. 4 steals and a block? Let's go, man. That's what I'm talking about. Jump ball won by the Mavericks. Max Christie against Paul George. He drives, he spins, and he traveled. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. $126 to play here in Dallas. 118-108. Sixers trying to put the nail in the coffin. Maxey, one-on-one against Williams. The crossover, the drive downhill, steps back for 2. He got it. He got it. Yes, sir. Great defensive play on the other end. Mavs keep it. 108 to go. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. This team is playing with great assertiveness right now. Cooper Flagg a 3 at short. Sixers pick it up. That's how we do it. That's how we do it, man. Mm-hmm. Dude, what a game for Tyrese Maxey, man. VJ Edgecombe for 3, and that'll seal it. That'll seal it. Another fantastic game for VJ Edgecombe. VJ Edgecombe is now going to be 2-0 against his draft partner, Cooper Flagg. Maxey's a superstar, VJ's a superstar, and the 76ers are looking scary. Sixers are going to run out the clock here, and they do it again. 2 in a row. The big 3 is going to win another game. Let's freaking go, man. That is how we do it. That is how we do it, man. That is how we do it. Yo, they actually made it kind of sort of a blowout. Obviously, 15 isn't really a blowout, but they made it comfortable at the end. Are we back, ladies and gentlemen? Let's put a poll question in here. Are the Sixers back? That was the best that the big three has looked all season. I think they looked even better than last game, if I'm being honest with you. I think they looked even better than last game. Ladies and gentlemen, the 76ers win it 123-108. 123-108. The 76ers advance to 18-14. They have won back-to-back games with the big three. Play the freaking song! Woo! Yes, sir.
He's on fire!
Woo! Let's go, man. Yeah. Yes, sir, man. Give it to me again, man. Big time win. Big time win. Big time win. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to talk about from this game tonight. There's so many things I want to hit on, and that's why I love the fact that we do the post-game show right after. Yeah, that's right. We are going to be doing the post-game show like always. And we are going to head into that here in a couple minutes after I finish this. But, yo, man, I mean, this is what I've envisioned. This is what I have envisioned. Like this, to me, this was the first glimpse for these last two games of what I've wanted to see. I like this, man. I like it a lot. Talk about ending off 2025 and starting off 2026 with a bang. Manny Fort, $2 super chat says, thanks so much, RB, for your great show. I appreciate it. Thank you, Manny. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody in here rocking with us, man. The members, the mods. What a show, man. What a night. Wow. Wow, man. Like I said, man, I don't think it's a coincidence that the big three is finally finding chemistry. It's because they actually played games together. You know, a day in between the last game, and it's not like two guys go out with injuries. So, a very small sample size nonetheless. I don't want to go over the ledge and overreact, but I'm very, very impressed with what I just saw. We're going to break it down more on the post-game show. I would love to hear from some of you on the phones. We're going to talk about the brilliance yet again of Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Joel Embiid, moving around better than he has in a long time. And even Paul George was overall good at points in this game. So, and how about Quentin Grimes, man? I don't want to forget him either. I don't want to forget Q Dot either. Quentin Grimes was phenomenal tonight. Finally had a bounce back game. Hopefully Quentin Grimes can continue this, man, because if they have that bench killer like Grimes or McCain, they're going to be in good shape. $2 super chat. Dom Boyle says, brilliant stream, impressive win. Let's go. Dom, you're the man, bro. You guys are the MVP. Should we run the song back one more time before we go to postgame? Should we? Should we run it back, man? What do y'all think, man? I'm just so impressed with like so many different things I saw in this game. And I'm like looking at some of the fourth quarter stats right here. And I'm like, yeah, like that's the formula, bro. That's the formula, man. Tyrese Maxey with 11 in the fourth. Like that's how you do it. Take us home, man. Grimes had 11 in the fourth too. For the neighbors one time, man. Run it back, play, song. Yes, sir. Woo! Let's go, man. Yeah. Let's go, man. Appreciate y'all so much. Shout out to our great partners and everybody that makes this production possible. Love this, man. Great vibes. Way to start the new year. An absolute banger on the road. And we're going to do our best to break it down more and talk about this game and what went well and what really can be, you know, what the potential can look like if they continue this. So we are going to break it all down, man. We will go set up the post-game show. Don't go anywhere. Go to the bathroom, get a snack, do whatever you got to do. Take a deep breath. Keep on the live stream. We will be back in just a few moments. If you're going to bed, you can listen to the post-game show tomorrow on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Yeah, man. Big game. Big win. Sixers win 123-108. The big three racks up another W. I don't think it's a coincidence. And I think we're seeing the formula. I think we are seeing the formula for how they need to play. And they have a big game coming up on Saturday as well. So we'll talk about it all, man. Don't go anywhere. Post-game show coming up in about 10 minutes. BRB. All right, let's go. Let's freaking go. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the 76ers post-game live show right here on Philly Take with RB. I need everybody to get fired up, man. You know, some people say that you can't get too high and too low, and some people say it's a long season, and it is, right? And things happen, and there's a lot of games that go forgotten about, but you have to enjoy the roller coaster ride. You have to enjoy just the bumps in the road and everything that makes you better, right? And when your team starts to get things clicking, you have to be at least a little bit excited about it. I'm not saying to jump off the ledge and the Sixers are winning the chip tomorrow. All I'm saying is they're finally taking steps in the right direction. And whether it stands or doesn't, that remains to be seen. But they have a banger of a game to end off 2025. They have a thriller of a game to start 2026. And I love it. I'm pumped up, man. I'm hyped. So I want to know how you feel in the comments. I think as we start this new year, I'm going to get more active here on the post games at points, reading the chat. And we'll see if we have time for some phone calls tonight. All that and more coming up. And we'll get into all of it, man. But welcome into the Sixers post-game live show presented by Sleeper. Hope you didn't go to sleep. This was a late tip-off. The game actually went pretty fast. There was a lot of good flow in the game. And yeah, there were some ticky-tack calls. But overall, outside of our boy Dom Barlow, I thought it was actually a pretty clean game. Anyway, man, welcome into the Sixers post-game live show. Sixers win 123-108. And we're going to break down each specific performance. And I'm going to talk about the couple main things that I'm seeing differently with this 76ers team over the past couple games. But let's just sum it up real quick, right? Like, what is our overarching statement from this game? If you had to sum up this game or give one thought or one tagline on how you feel right now after these last couple games, what is it? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, okay? We used to pray for times like this. Last year, it felt like the 76ers couldn't even win a single game. And here we are 32 games into the 2025 season. And tonight, the big three, or maybe I should call them a big four, had 93 combined points. I'm talking Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe. Those three had 79 combined. And when you sprinkle in Paul George on top, they had 93 combined. You take all four of those guys, you sprinkle in the PG 14 points, and they had 93 points. That is what I'm talking about. That is the consistency, the rhythm, the balance that this offense needs to play with. And beyond the stats, I'm using the eye test, man. I go to Joel Embiid. And Joel Embiid in the second quarter is standing at the free throw line. He gets the entry pass. He does a little shake and a drop step. He goes right to the rim, showing tons of mobility, is able to get a bucket. Then on the next possession, here comes Paul George off a miss, and he goes driving down the lane and throws down a one-handed tomahawk dunk. I was like, yo, did we go into 2026 or 2021? That happened on back-to-back plays. I couldn't believe it. We go to fast forward later in the game. It's just tough shot after tough shot from Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey now has 16 out of 32 30-plus point games. With all of the inconsistency with the lineup, Tyrese Maxey continues to do his thing, and he's getting more comfortable running that two-man game. He looked so confident tonight. 34 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks, had a massive block late in this game. Tyrese Maxey is just on a different level. We already knew that. And then comes in VJ Edgecombe, another 20-plus point game. He had 23 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, 4 steals, and a block. The way that rookie VJ Edgecombe is playing right now is unbelievable. VJ Edgecombe as a rookie looks like an 8-year veteran. This guy makes some of the smartest plays I've ever seen. There was a play where he literally missed a shot, got up off the floor, the ball falls in his lap, and he makes a heads-up play to go right up with it, gets an and one. Like 20-year-old rookies just do not do that. His defense is impeccable. He's diving all around the floor. And late in this game, he made a massive block. Matter of fact, he blocked a shot twice. That's how good he is defensively. And he wanted again to go up and beat his draft partner, draft mate in Cooper Flagg. And he did that because VJ Edgecombe has that competitive nature. He's now 2-0 against Cooper Flagg. And last but not least, you have Paul George, who had a nice run early in this game, right? He had 5 bad minutes to start the game. He comes back, boom, 14 points, 10 right away in a couple minutes. And I just love the balance of the offense. This is what I've been waiting to see all year. From last game to this game, they had great flow. They let guys get into their grooves in different stretches throughout the game, and it wasn't just solely relying on one person or the other. And I don't think it is a coincidence. You know why? Because for only the second time this season, Joel Embiid played 2 games in a 3-game span. For maybe the first time this season, all of these guys actually played in 2 consecutive games. So the more they play together, the more chemistry they develop, and the more dangerous this team can be. If things continue to click like this, and again, I know it's still early, a small sample size, but if we continue to see them play like this, let me tell you, at full strength, the 76ers will be a dangerous team in the Eastern Conference. No doubt about it. That is how they're playing right now. And I got to highlight Quentin Grimes. I thought Quentin Grimes was huge off the bench. 19 points, right? 19, 7 of 9 from the field. He had 5 triples, 7 boards, 3 blocks. Quentin Grimes has been cold lately, and he comes back, plays 38 minutes because Barlow's in foul trouble, and he drops 19 points, 7 boards, and 3 blocks. I mean, he was everywhere. He had a couple clutch threes late. Grimes had 11 in the 4th. Maxey had 11 in the 4th. These guys were fantastic, and you dropped 68 in the first half. They had what? 55 in the second half, whatever it was. Yeah, 55. You're going to win most games playing like that. And I know the Dallas Mavericks have not been a good offense. I know they've faltered a bit. But I'll tell you what, man. Sixers just won this game tonight. They wanted it more. They made more plays. I mean, anytime the Mavs had a simple miss, the Sixers would get the ball. They would immediately push it up the floor. They would get to the rim. They were playing fast. They were able to change up the speeds. There were times where they slowed it down, and they let Joel Embiid go one-on-one against Anthony Davis, who, by the way, looked very washed tonight. I'm not saying he is. I know he's been injured a lot, but he only took 13 shot attempts. Honestly, he had like 9 attempts for most of the game, and he only dropped 13 and 8. And honestly, he was not good defensively at all. I thought Joel Embiid, for maybe the first time in 2 years, was actually the more dominant paint presence. Joel Embiid got anything he wanted to in the paint against Anthony Davis. And on the flip side, nobody could get anything going against Joel Embiid. He was actually impacting the game. We saw Joel Embiid jump up and block Cooper Flagg on a drive to the rim. So, listen, man, just a fantastic game from the 76ers. They out-rebounded the Dallas Mavericks. The Sixers have done a really good job taking care of the basketball. Only 11 turnovers in this game. They've been really good handling the rock, moving it around the floor. And I just feel like this team isn't even at full strength yet because Kelly Oubre's out and Trendon Watford's out. And I feel like we're seeing spotty minutes from certain players, but you get all these guys clicking in sync, and if they can actually stay on the floor and play together, I think this team has what it takes, honestly, to be a threat in the Eastern Conference. I've said that all season, man. I've said that all season. If the 76ers are fully healthy and we actually get to see them at full health, this team can be dangerous. We just haven't seen it. We haven't seen it all year long, man. It's been wild. So, listen, man, I'm shocked. I am. And I'm not trying to get ahead of myself, but we have to appreciate the games like this because who knows how often they will come. Maybe it's a new year, new me type of thing. I still want to see it in a bigger sample size. The 76ers will play the New York Knicks next game, right? And I said that at the beginning. It was interesting because a week and a half ago, they played the Knicks and then the Mavericks without Joel Embiid. They won both of those games, and we were feeling very confident about the team. And then they lost 3 in a row. And since then, they have now gone back to winning the last 2. So, look, I'm here for whatever this Sixers roller coaster ride is. I already know it's going to be a bumpy road. I know there's going to be a lot of scares. The roller coaster might get broken at the top of the drop. But listen, man, I'm ready to go on whatever journey this is. I think my favorite thing about these last couple days is not the wins, not the stats, obviously the VJ game winner was insane, right? I just love the fact that they're actually looking healthier. I could not believe my eyes when Paul George dunked it one-handed with a tomahawk. This is the year 2025. This is 35-year-old Paul George, and he throws down a dunk. This is Joel Embiid, who is getting an entry pass. And I thought Joel Embiid not only shot the ball well, even though he was 9 of 18, I thought Joel Embiid was facilitating, setting up his teammates. I thought anytime Maxey gave Joel the ball and they were going to run an action or a 2-man game from the top, whatever it was, right? The Mavs would bring like these delayed traps, and teams have been doing that to Joel Embiid to get the ball out of his hands. I thought Joel was picking it up lightning speed. I thought he was finding these passes cross court. His vision was insane tonight. So on top of his athleticism and his mobility, his vision was there. And this type of Joel, especially that Joel we saw in the first quarter, man, it is the Joel that can really make this team elite. I'm just being honest, man. Where can you complain tonight? Barlow got fouled out. I thought some of those fouls were ticky-tack foul calls. I'll give Nick Nurse credit. He went with Drummond in the first half. Drummond was up and down, and Drummond does this thing where, he has a mental lapse for a couple minutes, and he makes like the worst decisions ever. And then I thought he actually brought a little bit of energy rebounding the basketball. Right? He went from shooting a contested 3 in the first quarter off the side of the backboard, and then he comes back and, he has 4 great rebounds. So I thought Drummond did what he had to do, but I give Nick Nurse credit. Nick Nurse is adjusting, and that's another big part of this equation, right? Because Nick Nurse a couple games ago, when the Sixers were losing to the Brooklyn Nets, he had Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid all on the floor at the same time. And for the last 2 games, Nick Nurse has staggered the lineups. He has not had any one of those 3 off the floor, or all 3 of them off the floor at one time. He subs out Paul George in the first quarter. Then when Maxey and Embiid come out, he brings Paul George back in. Then he was running some Maxey PG lineups. He ran a lot of 3-guard lineups with Maxey, VJ, and Grimes. Why? Because Grimes was on. So he noticed, he picked it up that Grimes was on fire and that Jared McCain was not playing that well and that, Barlow was in foul trouble. So I like the fact that Nick Nurse was adjusting. I thought it was great. What else? Yeah, he brought in Adem Bona over Andre Drummond for more athleticism in the second half. He noticed how the Mavs were trying to push the pace. This guy, Brandon Williams, I thought was great in transition tonight. Max Christie had 18. Cooper Flagg finished the game with 12 points. And honestly, it was Dominic Barlow for most of the game on him. There was a little Paul George on there, a couple VJ possessions. But the 76ers made Cooper Flagg look normal. And although the Mavs have lost 5 out of their last 6, Cooper Flagg in the month of December was playing at a crazy level. So I thought it was a great idea to have Barlow on Flagg. Even though Barlow got in foul trouble, I thought he did a great job. And like I said, for once, I just thought that Joel Embiid's paint presence was felt. The Mavs were having a little bit of trouble penetrating the paint. They were doing it early on. And whatever defensive adjustments the 76ers made, forcing the ball out, forcing them to the baseline, to their offhand, whatever it was, man, the Mavs already don't have that good of an offense cohesively. But the Sixers, man, the Sixers just played fast. Even with Joel on the floor, they were able to, turn some easy defense into buckets right down the floor, into a couple and one opportunities. And I think I was just amazed on how they were able to do that with Joel Embiid on the floor. At some points, Joel would be lagging behind in the backcourt, but it didn't matter, man. It was Maxey and VJ. Push the pace, push the ball, push the ball. I'm so impressed with VJ Edgecombe, man. There was a stretch of 10 to 15 games. He kind of hit that rookie wall, and his legs were tired, and they weren't really utilizing him as a weapon in this offense. But I think the Sixers have now realized that if they want to continue to be dynamic the way they are, and depending on what version you get of Paul George, you really don't know how he's going to play on a night-in, night-out basis. But VJ Edgecombe can bring it. He's playing so confident, man. Anytime VJ gets a pass cross court from Maxey, he now has that look in his eyes where he's like, you know what? I'm a part of this team. I'm a part of the big 3. I'm the big 4. And VJ Edgecombe just goes lightning speed downhill. I thought VJ had an amazing game inside 5 to 7 feet at the rim. And it really shocks me because we saw a little bit of this on his college tape at Baylor. But the way he's gathering midair, the way he's finishing reverse and some of these circus shots, I did not think he was going to be able to do as a 20-year-old rookie. And for so long, we've said, man, can the Sixers just take some of the burden off Joel Embiid? That's what we've said for many years. And with the way Tyrese Maxey's playing right now, where it looks like he can drop 30 any single game, with VJ Edgecombe looking like he can drop 20 a game, with Paul George being able to give you 15 to 20, and hopefully with this continued success from Quentin Grimes, I just think the Sixers are in a really good spot, man. I do. So maybe I'm going to look like a fool in 10 days when they're back to playing 500 ball, and maybe I'm just overreacting. But you know what, man? I don't care. I love what I'm seeing. And I think the Mavericks are better than a 12-22 team. I don't think they're that bad. Yes, they've been playing bad, but it was the 76ers from the opening tip-off who wanted it more. And their energy level and their attitude showed it the entire game. So that's how I feel about this game. Maxey is great facilitating. Another game with 10 assists from Tyrese Maxey. Yeah, man. What is that? 3 out of the last 4 or 5 where Maxey has, 8 or 10 assists? It's unbelievable. I think I mentioned this at the beginning, but VJ Edgecombe had a double block. How, man? And then he stared the guy down. It's crazy, man. It is crazy. I'm very inspired by the way Joel Embiid looked, man. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, man. All right, I'm going to go to the phones here in a few minutes. I wanted to find this stat I just saw about Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey has 16 30-plus point games this season. He has 11 games of at least 30 and 10 assists. Tyrese Maxey has 11 games with 30 points and 10 assists. I thought people were trying to tell me that Maxey couldn't facilitate, that he couldn't get his teammates involved, that he couldn't create offense. This is what people were trying to tell me. And it was wrong. It was wrong, man. So people can bring out their line graphs and their bar graphs. I don't give a crap about a graph. I'm telling you what I'm watching, man. Like I said a couple games ago, anybody that is complaining about Tyrese Maxey, he should be the last complaint on the list, man. You got to give him credit when he's playing like this. I feel like people don't do it, though. Just being honest. All right, man. I don't know what else to say from this game tonight. I'm kind of all over, but the Sixers' big three is looking promising. And I've spent however long now, 20, 30 minutes, just kind of pumping my chest out. I think the 76ers' biggest enemy and biggest issue potentially is the 76ers. I think if the 76ers stay healthy, like I was mentioning this during the stream, but like if we get to the trade deadline, like who should the 76ers even get? What should they do? I don't think they need anything else. I think they need their own players, their own max contract players to be healthy. I'm just saying, man. All right, man. Let's see. Anything else I have in this game? Sixers went on a 17-4 run in the second quarter. They once again had a bad third quarter, but thankfully the Dallas Mavericks could not get it going offensively. I think the Mavs shot, 20-something% from three. The Mavericks shot 21% from three, so they just didn't have it going. They scored 51 total in the second half. Sixers outscored them 31-25 in the fourth quarter. So yeah, man, just a wild game again. And now it's back-to-back games where Joel Embiid and Paul George have looked very, very good physically. And the dynamic between all of them, the chemistry is forming. So we will see if that can continue. And that's really all I got, man. All right, we are going to go over to the phone lines. If you would like to call in and give your quick thoughts on this game, especially being a late tip-off game, we're going to try to go real, quicker here with the callers tonight. So if you got something to say, call into the show, chime in, get it off your chest. You know the deal. The phone number to call in is 339-207-7171. or join in on the Discord server. So get in on the phone lines right now. Before I go to the first caller, who's our player of the game tonight? This is actually a hard one, man. Who's the player of the game tonight? Chat, let me know. Let's see what the chat is saying right now. They're talking about Janai Broom in the chat. Why are we talking about Janai Broom? He didn't even play. Who is the player of the game tonight? I could give it to either one of them, man. I think I got to go with Tyrese Maxey, though. I predicted he would have 36. He had 34, 10 dimes, and 8 boards. Tyrese Maxey was the leading rebounder for the 76ers tonight. And in the fourth quarter, like I said, Maxey had 11, Grimes had 11. They were just going back and forth. In the fourth quarter, it was literally Maxey hits a big shot, Grimes hits a big shot. Maxey, full head of steam, blows right by all levels of the defense, easy bucket. I'm just so impressed with his ability to create space and make it look so effortless. Like, he could do this before, but now he has a killer confidence. And Maxey knows, like, this is my offense, this is my team. And when he plays like this, man, there's nobody that can stop him, honestly. So, anyway, man, I'm going with Tyrese Maxey. I think VJ could also get it. Grimes too, but Maxey played the best game, in my opinion. All right, man, we're gonna go rapid fire here on the phones, man. Give me your thoughts. Let's see, Maxey in the chat. Grimes, VJ. Yeah, so we got all over the place in the chat in terms of the player of the games. We got all over the place, but yeah, I think Maxey deserves it tonight. All right, man. Let's go to the phones and let's get our guy downtown from Virginia on the phones. Downtown, what's up, man?
What's up, RB? You doing all right, man?
I'm doing all right, man. What's up?
Been hearing a whole lot of NBA analysts and some of these coaches and especially on other podcasts saying about they're going through the injury bug as of late, and it's really starting to get on my nerves because all I hear is a bunch of whining and saying, well, what we gonna do? They act like, they act like they're on the Titanic and the boat is sinking. Well, we've been doing this for the last, most of the year? We're 32 games in, and sometimes we got our heads above water, but we're still trying to make do with what we have. And now the rest of the NBA is starting to see what URB and I see, that the 76ers are a team that nobody wants to play. And it's getting kind of scary now because these folks are starting to see some of the stuff we got, because really it's not a big three. It's probably more like a big four or a big five, maybe a big six.
Yeah. Hey, I think that's
a lot of folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't listen, man.
A lot of
with the way VJ's playing right now, man. Like, even if Paul George, isn't having a good game, it doesn't matter because Joel, Maxey, and VJ can hold down the fort.
That's right. That's exactly right. It's scary, man. And I was listening to I think I was listening to a podcast with George Tigg on it, and he was saying, who, and he, just out of nowhere, he said, one of the teams that I would be scared to play against, and they're in the Eastern Conference. And the guy said, who? He said, the 76ers. The 76ers are and he described it as being sneaky good. They got good defense, they got a big man, and they got people that can shoot. And you can't double team a whole. Back then, about 3 or 4 years ago, you could double team Embiid and make somebody else shoot from the outside. and you hoping that they would hit it. Now it's a totally different thing, man. Now you got to commit to the outside even more than to the inside. And I'm hoping that Embiid because Embiid, the last game they played against Memphis, he did something, and he threw the ball up against the backboard, and he tried to slam it. And I was like, man, I said, he gonna hurt himself, right? And then he fell down, and he got back up, and he started running. I was like, uh-oh. And I was looking, I said, uh-oh, we might be, if Embiid is getting healthier and healthier, watch out, NBA. I know I sound delusional, but I think the Larry O'Brien trophy is in sight. Love, peace, and hair grease, RB.
Let's go, man.
You take it easy, man.
Let's go. Downtown from Virginia with the fire. Drop the fires in the chat. I like it, man. I like it, man. Listen, man, downtown wants a chip. We all want that, man. I think what he's saying is kind of true, that the 76ers are one of the scariest teams, at least in the Eastern Conference, to play in the playoffs, because if they are healthy, and I know I'm a broken record saying this, but they have so many different ways to beat you, right? Whether it's Maxey at all three levels, whether it's Joel in that mid-range game, VJ seems like he can do anything right now as a rookie. And Paul George, of course, Quentin Grimes. Like I've been saying this for games now. If the Sixers could get consistent bench production out of Grimes and even get McCain back to speed. And what about Kelly Oubre, right? Like he was playing great. Imagine when Oubre and Watford come back. You got a second unit of Watford, Oubre, McCain, Grimes, got a little bit of Justin Edwards in there, Bona, Drummond. They have guys, and like nobody's ever questioned that the Sixers have the talent. It's can they play enough games and stay on the floor? And one thing I've always said is they have to play games to build the identity. There is no coincidence that they looked really good tonight again because they played back-to-back games together as a unit. I'm so impressed with what VJ Edgecombe's doing, man. And I know we've talked about Maxey and Embiid and PG. For VJ to look like this as a rookie makes me think that in a couple years when he's 24, 25, 27, like imagine what he can do. He has that work ethic too. Like he has that Maxey mentality. I remember talking to Maxey about that on our interview. And he said, yeah, like VJ's interesting, but he's the type of guy that will challenge me in the gym at 5:58 in the morning. So if he wants to keep getting better like that, man, just imagine. Imagine what he can do and what he can be. It's crazy, man. Listen, man, call into the show if you want to get in. We'll take a few more callers. Like I said, I don't want to be on here too late. Sixers will play the New York Knicks on Saturday night. So, it was already a late tip-off tonight. Let me see if I can get a couple other stats here. A couple things I wanted to talk about. I don't know, man. It's just another great game as a unit. I think tonight and last game, I finally got a whiff of what I guess didn't know was possible, I didn't know if it was possible, if these guys could actually look healthy together again. And I just love the dynamic, how they're playing off each other. I think if guys like Paul George can focus in on, specific things that this team needs, especially on the defensive end, like there's no reason this team can't be good, and win a lot of games and get themselves a home playoff series, right? And at least fight. I mean, it's crazy. Barlow didn't even play well tonight. He played good in the last Dallas game a week and a half ago. He had a career-high 21, or he tied his career high. He got fouled out tonight. And Sixers were still able to do a lot thanks to Quentin Grimes. But yeah, man, just absurd, insane. All right, let's go over to our Discord server. We got our boy Cool J waiting for us. Cool J, what's going on, man?
Yo, RB.
Yo, Cool J, what's good?
I mean, we can sum the one thing, if you can sum this all game up in one word, that can really be complete. Because this was definitely a complete team win.
Yep, I agree, man. 100%. I mean, everybody contributed.
Like, and you got definitely, I'd say, Maxi definitely is still, playing really, playing like great as always is. And VJ is just keeps stepping up, man. And I like how people are saying that it's now the big four now, because VJ definitely deserves to have his spot with the big players. Because all you see from him is consistent growth.
Yep.
And like not even you can see it from all the past couple of games. Like now you can tell you for sure, like VJ is literally an all-star rookie. And now everyone's finally able to see it. So it's great to see him finally be getting up to the top of the ranks where he's supposed to be.
Yeah. And it's crazy, man. Like, I know we have a lot of expectations as the number 3 pick, but I mean, we're only 32 games into the season, We're not even halfway into his rookie year. And he had one really good stretch at the beginning of the year. Then he had a cold stretch. He hit a wall. And now, like the last, 7-8 games, he's averaging like 22 points a game. It's absurd, man. I did not expect this from him as a rookie. I expected the defensive impact. I expected the catch and shoot 3. And I expected it to get better. But his ability to create on ball right now is way past where I thought he would be at. And I'm just super impressed. And also his confidence as well. Like, I knew he had that mentality, but late in the game, he's getting a double block. He's staring somebody down.
Yep.
He's like, I talked about it last game and in my video yesterday, but he's like the 3rd best clutch player in the NBA right now in the whole league. Like, anytime you need a big play in the 4th quarter, VJ Edgecombe makes that play. He's got that gene, man. It's crazy.
Yep, he literally shattered all of our expectations. We literally were very skeptical with him at the very beginning. We wanted to have Ace Bailey, but I'll say, people who still want to have Ace Bailey, we just show him all these highlights of VJ playing, these past couple of games, and we asked him, do you want Ace Bailey now? Because now you're seeing, VJ is literally him.
He's great, man. Shout out VJ Edgecombe. Happy to have him, man. Anything else you got for me, Cool J?
All I say is, great win. It's great win tonight. Got back on Saturday when we versus against Stinkers.
Yeah, need another big win, man. Cool J, appreciate the call, bro. Shout out Cool J on the Discord. All right, we got our boy Nelly waiting on the phones. He'll be the last one, and then we'll wrap it up with some final notes because, again, late start tonight, and I know we're getting up there, man. Before we go to Nelly, though, over on the phones, we got to give one more big shout out to our great partners over at Sleeper. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go to sleep just yet. Sleeper's got you covered. And listen, man, new year, new me, right? That's what they say. Well, let me tell you something. Your boy RB might be cooking. So we make our picks every game before the game, and you can do the same with us by downloading the Sleeper app. Use the code PhillyTake, get a 100% deposit match up to $100. We had a free pick from Sleeper, courtesy of them tonight. Tyrese Maxey, 0.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We had VJ Edgecombe over 14.5, hit that one. We had Cooper Flag over 6.5 rebounds, and he went for 7. We had PJ Washington under 13.5, and he went for 11. So, ladies and gentlemen, chat, can we get a 4 for 4 going? Your boy RB is on fire. Like, if Nick Nurse put me out there in the corner right now, I'd be knocking down shots too. 4 for 4 money, baby, on the night. Like I said, man, if you think you can outpick me, download the Sleeper app. Check it out. Use the code PhillyTake. It's so fun. It's like a game within inside a game. Please gamble responsibly. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. But, yo, we went from 3 out of 3, 3 out of 4. Now we're 4 out of 4. Who knows what we're going to do next, man? Shout out to Sleeper. Don't sleep on them. And try to be like me, I guess. Let's go. 4 for 4 on the night. All right. Speaking of on the money, let's go back to the phones. Get our boy Nelly in here. Let's see what he has to say about a big Sixers win in Dallas. Nelly, what's up?
RB, you got me loud and clear, brother.
Loud and clear, man. What you got for me?
Loud and clear. Hey. Hold on. First off, bruh, shout out Karen. Shout out Busy Bee. Shout out Dom. Shout out Cool J. Shout out Banj. Yo, I love y'all, man. I love the chat, man. The community is absolutely insane, man. I love y'all, man. Hey, RB, 50K, we going to a game this year, brother. We going to a game, brother. We going to it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, bro, this game showed what we do, bro. This is what we do, man. This is what we do, bro. PG and RB, you might disagree with me. I try to listen. I try to get the kids to sleep. Dude, I tune in every stream, all that. Bro, I think PG is finally understanding his role. The way that he's grabbing rebounds, the way that he's playing defense. Offensively, bro, PG can 1,000% still do his thing with the zesty and you know what I'm saying? The step back to pump fake left-handed layup. He can still do that. Bro, but dude, Carmelo Anthony said it best, man. Paul George is the best third option in the NBA. I don't know if you heard that or you made a video about that. My bad, RB. I'm trying to keep up with it all. Life is crazy.
Yo, can I interrupt real quick? Can I interrupt? Because I did hear that. I did hear that. But I guess kind of to your original point, I would actually say that right now, like, I would rather Paul George do his thing defensively and be that defensive anchor. And honestly, I think VJ's becoming a third option if he's not already. He looks that good, man.
RB.
So
RB. I'm standing up. I'm standing up, bro. My wife's asleep. I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. Again, RB. You gotta start taking my calls earlier, bro, because you steal my takes. This is your YouTube channel, bro. You have 50,000 subscribers, bro. I know you're like, yo, Nelson, you're a nobody, bro. I get it. That's my take, bro. VJ Edgecombe, bro, I'm telling you, man, he is the rookie of the year. Dude, man, I'm telling you, man, we haven't seen anyone like VJ Edgecombe. Dude, I was at Thanksgiving, bro. I'm gonna take it back a month, 2 months, already 2 months. I cannot believe it's already January. Bro, I'm taking it back. Everybody said, Nelson, you have 3 beautiful kids, Nelson. You have 3 beautiful kids. You know, bro, you call into RB's show, the greatest 76ers YouTube content creator in the world. You call in, bro. You do your thing. What are you thankful for, Nelson? What are you thankful for? Every single time, bro. Every time that anyone asks me what I'm thankful for, bro, and I love my kids, bro. I love RB. Dude, I love the 76ers, bro. I'm a Steelers fan. Everyone's going to click off and say Nelson's annoying and stupid. What I'm thankful for, bro, the one thing that I'm thankful for, bro, is VJ Edgecombe, bro. Dude, how about that shot, bro? How about the game winner last night, bro? And then we come out, bro, and then we beat the Dallas Mavericks, bro. Anthony Davis played. Bro, Kyrie Irving didn't play, and that's what all the Mavericks fans in your chat were saying. And dude, I was watching the Mavericks broadcast on this game, and they were like, well, thank God Kyrie Irving isn't playing. Dude, are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? You think we would have lost this game if Kyrie Irving played? Dude, Tyrese Maxey was destroying them without Kyrie Irving playing, bro. If Kyrie Irving would have played, Tyrese Maxey would have crossed him up worse than he crossed that dude up earlier.
Yo, I forgot about that. Yo, R.I.P. Caleb Martin, man. Former Sixer Caleb Martin got his ankles broken. I forgot about that.
Facts, bro. Dude, Caleb Martin. And, dude, when we traded for Caleb Martin, bro, I was pumped. And I was like, bro, he's an elite defender. This is what he does. He's made for Philly, all that. And Tyrese Maxey said, bro, I go to the gym at 6 a.m. Dude, in the off season, I go to the gym at 6 a.m. in the off season when no one else cares. Bro, the only one that does care is RB, because you're streaming at 3 o'clock in the morning when we're trying to sign Paul George, and we know that Paul George is 45, and whatever, bro. We are Sixers fans, bro. We die for our squad. Tyrese Maxey understands that, bro. We got it. We got another one. VJ Edgecombe understands that, bro. And dude, it broke my heart when Jimmy left, bro. But Jimmy Butler hated Brett Brown, and it was so ugly and it was so terrifying, dude. RB, bro, I don't know about you, man. The East is ours, brother. The East is ours. Like, I'm done, bro. I'm not playing anymore, bro. If we do not go to the NBA Finals this year, RB, and I get it, bro. I get it. Yo, oh, man, you guys are overrated, and then we're going to lose a game, and we're going to call in, and we're going to yell, and we're going to be pissed and all that. Dude, listen, man. Hey, RB, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Dude, it's still very, very early. We're not even at the All-Star break yet. We're not even at the trade deadline yet. Imagine what we're going to do with the trade deadline with Daryl Morey, man, because people keep sleeping on Daryl Morey, all that stuff. Bro, the one thing the chat told me to do, RB, and I'm doing this for the chat, RB, because we know you love the chat, bro. You read the chat. I cannot believe you still read the chat with 50K subs. You're the GOAT. Hey, the chat told me to say this. Listen, man. Everybody's going. I'm gonna get roasted, bro. I'm gonna get roasted, but I'm gonna say this. All right. We gonna trade John A. Broom. We gonna trade him. All right. Yep. I already see the comments in the chat. Busy B, everybody's already commented.
Wrap it up, Nelly. Wrap it up, man. What you got for me, man? We're not getting in a Janai Broom tonight, bro. I'm tired, man.
No, bro. No, RB, come on, man. Don't get mad at me, bro. Don't get mad at me. It's the chat, bro. They made me do it.
Listen, here's what I want to say to you, Nelly. Are you looking at the stream right now? Like, can you visually see the stream?
Yes, sir.
You see this picture I threw up, right? I know you're a Jimmy guy. I put this up on Twitter the other day. It blew up. It's getting eerily similar, man. VJ and Jimmy, man. I think we got the next Jimmy.
See, okay.
Shades of Jimmy.
Bro, RB, I got a hot take. RB,
all right,
RB,
let's hear it.
I got a hot
let's
take.
Go.
RB, VJ Edgecombe not only will be better than Jimmy Butler career-wise, ring-wise, 76ers-wise. Because, dude, it's all about being a 76er. Bro, we are 76ers fans, bro. All we care about is the 76ers. Dude, I love the NBA. I love watching Steph Curry shoot threes. I love LeBron James being 40 years old and beating us by himself as a Los Angeles Laker. Bro, I love the NBA. I love it. Bro, VJ Edgecombe will always be a better basketball player for sure, no matter what, than Jimmy Butler. And dude, he's 3 inches shorter. You know what I mean? But dude, his heart is 10 inches wider. VJ Edgecombe is better than Jimmy Butler will be. And dude, Jimmy Butler is going to retire from the NBA and not have a single ring on his finger, bro. He will not have a ring on his finger. He won't. He will not have a ring on his finger. VJ Edgecombe in a 76ers uniform will have a ring on his finger. Not only will he have a ring on his finger, but he's going to have a ring on his finger with the Philadelphia 76ers. Tyrese Maxey, hopefully Joel Embiid. Who knows what's going to happen, bro? We out here, RB.
Let's go, man.
You, bro. I can't wait to go to a game with you, bro. Let's go.
Let's go. Nelly, go to bed, man. Go to bed. Shout out, Nelly. Don't wake up the kids. So much for rapid fire, bro. My man was like, yeah, let me get on the phone. Let me tell you my whole life story with VJ Edgecombe. Hey, I love the energy though, man. Yeah, I think if fully healthy, the 76ers will be a dangerous team come playoff time. I really think they will. But again, who knows? You know, we might go in 2 games and Joel Embiid gets hurt again, and then we're back to square one, and we're like, okay, who knows? You know, what's going to happen with this team? I was just very impressed with the way they looked tonight. I think it was more of like a doubt of we might never see it look this good again, you know? Like we saw it at little spurts and moments like last year on Christmas, and very, very minimally have we seen them all look cohesive like this, but this is what we envision. And shout out to Busy B in the chat. First off, for being here all night, but Busy B was talking about my legendary live stream in July of 2024, where I streamed for 8.5 hours to watch the 76ers sign Paul George. And I ended up getting off the live stream at 4 a.m. They signed him 10 minutes after. I made a video at 5 in the morning. I wouldn't have done that if I didn't think that the big three would have the potential to play like this, right? Like, believe it, whatever you want to say, believe it or not, the Paul George signing was the biggest signing of the entire summer. The 76ers landed a prized free agent. And obviously it didn't go well, but without VJ Edgecombe, we thought that the three of them, Embiid, Paul George, and Maxey, had the ability to at least be a very solid, solidified contender, right? But now you add VJ Edgecombe into that mix. Maybe last year was a blessing in disguise. And you get Quentin Grimes. I mean, talk about fleecing the Dallas Mavericks before that ship went and sailed. Just a hell of a trade by Daryl Morey to get Quentin Grimes for Caleb Martin. And yeah, man, I mean, the Barlow signing, I mean, the Sixers have every little niche role player they need. They really do. They have it all. They just have to stay on the floor. All right. Because my guy Fredo is a loyal caller, and because he calls in every show, I got to give him his little run here, okay? That's what being a loyal caller gets you. So we're going to go rapid fire, all right? No 20-minute life stories. Let's see what our guy Fredo's got for us on the Discord. Fredo, what's up, bro?
What's up, RB?
What's good, man?
I'm going to try to make this quick. First of all, VJ, he attacked the basket a lot tonight. I liked it. But yeah, just they're 2 for 4 now together.
Yes.
This is the most complete game that I've seen, I think, this year with all of them on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
They look good. Paul George looked good. I don't think we have a solidified third option, though. I think any given night, it could be between VJ, Paul George, or Quentin Grimes. So I don't think we have a solidified third option. Obviously, it's supposed to be Paul George because he's a max contract player, but I don't know, man. It just looks so good.
Let me ask you this, though. Like, think about the Oklahoma City Thunder. Do they have a solidified third option? Not really, right? I mean,
not really. I mean, it's supposed to be Chet, and on any given night, you might get Case and Wallace might give you 23 points off the bench.
Right.
Isaiah Joe might give you 18 points as he's hitting big shots.
Right. So I don't think it matters, man. I just think it's about, again, contributing in specific ways, right? Even if you're not scoring the ball for a couple quarters, can you defend well? You know, can you do the dirty work? Whatever it is, like, how can you make yourself valuable? And I think the Sixers have more than enough talent to do that, in my opinion.
They're little things. And I keep hearing Jimmy Butler comparisons, and I like it. But honestly, I think he's more close to the Dwayne Wade comparisons than a lot of people think about, like a young Dwayne Wade. Obviously, I think he's a better shooter than a young Dwayne Wade, at least from outside. Mid-range, Dwayne Wade he's always been deadly in the post with the pump head fakes and the mid-range jump shots, but he's closer to Dwayne Wade than I think he is to Jimmy Butler, just because size, speed, athleticism. A young D-Wade was jumping out the gym, blocking shots, getting steals, and Dwayne Wade has always been pretty much very clutch.
Yep.
He makes big-time shots. He looks comfortable. And B still is trending upwards physically.
Yep.
Yeah, this was just a nice game. This was a good game.
Heck of a game, man. Just brought it all together again, man. And it was a lot cleaner than last game. And, you know, when they had to finally put their foot on their throat in the fourth quarter, they did it. The Mavs did miss a couple shots, but like I said, it's anybody that can bring them home. And Maxey just knows how to do it at a high level at this point.
Yeah, I got 2 more things. One of them being, I think Nick Nurse is kind of starting to figure out having them on the floor more than he probably thought he would, with letting Tyrese Maxey run the offense. Last game he had 12 assists with 0 turnovers. This game, I think he had maybe I don't know how many turns. I think it was 2 or 3, but he had 10 assists. So he's letting Tyrese run the offense for a majority of the game. I like it. And the last thing is, I think I heard Nelly said that he's a Steelers fan. Get ready for this whooping Sunday. I'm a Ravens fan. Go Flock. Lamar Jackson is playing. Let's go.
All right, man. Fredo, appreciate the call, bro. Thanks for being a loyal caller. Throwing shots at Nelly. 2 quick things before we get out of here, all right? Jacob Moreno. Joel Embiid in his last 5 games, 27 points a game, 7.8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.6 blocks, 57.9% true shooting. And the other thing is a quote from Joel Embiid himself after this game tonight. This is what he said, quote, "I feel like I'm finally getting back to myself." Joel, I am so happy to hear that, man. I love Joel, man. I've always been a Joel guy, which is why I've been so just like shocked to hear these people. You know, you say one thing about Joel and how he's looked this season, and people are like, you are a hater and this and that. No, man, I know what Joel can do. This is what I've been waiting to see. And I didn't know if we would get there or not, but I'm so happy that he's feeling, like he's back to himself physically. And some of the things we're seeing, like, listen, man, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but throwing a self-alley-oop to yourself off the backboard and, the little drop step and dunking it down and just all of it, man. He looks a lot more spry out there. And they'll see. People aren't going to really notice yet. They're not going to really take it seriously until we see it for a month. But, I mean, blessings to Joel, man. He's, in my opinion, and I've always said this, he is one of the best talents at the center position to ever touch a basketball. The guy hadn't touched a basketball until he was 16 years old, and he is one of the most skilled centers ever. And on top of that, I mean, he continues to grow. Like the way he transformed his game, I think he really helped revolutionize the center position. So I'm happy for Joel, and I hope he stays healthy. All right, man. That is what we got tonight. Shout out to the callers. Shout out to the people in the chat. I got to give a shout out. All right. I see Karen in here, Dom, Busy. These people have been in here for like 5 hours with us. That just shows how diehard this community is. I appreciate every single one of you. And what a way to start off the new year, man. What a way to start it off. Sixers post-game live show presented by Sleeper. The Sixers get a win. 123-108. Best community in the world. Philly take family. We're going up and up in 2026. Big game on Saturday night against the New York Knicks, as the Sixers will look to win their 3rd straight and get another W against the Knicks. They end off the road trip with a big W. The big 3 wins again. And they probably look their best while doing it. Big things on the horizon, man. Hope they can keep this up. What a great win, great atmosphere, great energy. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will catch you all on the next one. Good night, everybody. RB out. Peace.